Hey guys!
Hello.
How's it going? Welcome,
Okay,
welcome.
So yeah, welcome to the Hunter's Harvest once again. So, do any of you feel any special interest in telling people what we've been up to last week? For example, I don't know, Valmir is like
Balmy really wants to. I can tell by his
Yeah,
face.
he's saying,
so
yeah, me.
enthused.
You can
Look
say
at
me,
He's
look at
really
that guy down
saying
there.
me.
I think, hey,
Oh my god.
I think that guy really.
I don't know. If no one else wants to do it, then
Go for
sure.
it.
I guess I'll do
Go
it.
for it.
All right. So, okay. So last week, a couple different interesting things happened. If you guys remember, if you watched the video, we actually just managed to get our way partially out of the rust giant's like burrow. We ended up in kind of the shell of one of the dark root trees. Is that what it was called? Dark root or blood root trees?
Blackwood.
Black root trees.
Wood.
And
like in the wood.
yeah, blackwood tree.
Yeah.
So we kind of thought we were out of it and home free until we found a very, very angry insect that you guys remember what it was called? Either of you?
An onkeg.
An onkeg.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Very, very mean. It decided very rudely that it wanted to taste Daisy, so it decided just to like try to eat her.
Oh, and she did say Daisy.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
you know, little
bite.
scary there. It was a lot of damage, if I remember correctly.
That's a lot of damage.
So much damage. But we, fighting through, we got a new friend who heard all of the commotion and decided to run over, and their name is Ishan, and hopefully he's going to be joining us soon. But he helped us out, did some damage. He was really great. Then after that, we had the nomads, the Onaromi nomads, were safe. We decided, okay, let's take a long rest. We're gonna stay for the night. Set up camp here, where the rock might not be able to see us. And then sometime during the night, while Klaus and Relic were playing cards, the leader of the nomads decided to wake up very uncharacteristically and went up and started talking to Relic. And it turns out that, spoilers, if you guys didn't watch the last video again, turns out that he actually knew more about Relic than Relic originally thought. He was apparently a part of the project to create Warforged in Nonked before any of the Warforged were actually created. So he decided, instead of being a part of that, to leave. And the conversation between them was wrought full of, different emotions, and it was just, it was really great scene if you guys haven't seen it. So I definitely recommend going back and watching. But after that, we decided to head back home. We headed back to Delver's Dream. We stopped in to see our friends in their little village. Can you guys? What was the name of the village again, Anton? Dustbury. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you out, Anton.
These
Or
are
there-
my notes.
Those
These
your
are what
notes?
my notes look.
No.
Spot on.
Probably
Honestly,
look better than mine, which is quite disappointing at the end.
look better than yours. That's not good.
That's not good.
That's not
It
good.
works out in the
That
end.
is significantly
know what?
less than ideal.
Yeah, so we stopped by them because if you guys remember, we were kind of toting around one of the were-jackals, the jackal wares, and
Right.
yeah, he ended up, while we were fighting the Onkeg, he ended up sneaking off, which is not good for the people of Dustbury. They had already been attacked once, so he decided to go over and check on them, and Baltor, with all of his tact, decided to inform them that they, in fact, were betrayed. And
Oops.
yeah, little oopsie there, but you know what happens. So we just, again warned them. They can't really do anything in the state they're in, but they're getting a mercenary from Bolland, which is cool. After that, we just kept going on towards Delver's Dream, and when we got there, we decided to go talk to Annika, and in her shop, there was an interesting person. So I think that's where we left off. I don't know if we want to continue that right now, just yet, or if we're going to wait until Ishan gets here.
To be
No,
literally.
because it was almost
Yeah.
right what you said, but you didn't go all the way through Annika's tower. You found Samudra in the middle of the way going to Annika's. And while we're waiting for Jace,
Yep.
you just
Is-
you see that both Samudra and Jace, not Jace, Ishan, know each other. So you left them there, and you go to Annika's tower. So they will have a conversation afterwards.
Nice.
All right. So you go to Annika's tower, and you see, as per usual, it's. Let me go here. The door is not locked, but it's half closed. You can see a little smidge of the inside, and you can see like this type of purplish glow coming through from the inside of the tower. I guess that all of you are there except for Ishan, which is with Samudra.
Knock, knock, knock.
Well, you knock at the door and it opens a tiny.
Smooth.
Imagine Balin literally saying knock, knock, knock.
Yeah. He doesn't touch doors. Are you kidding me?
The white person knock. Hi, knock, knock.
There's COVID. I'm not touching this.
right? So good.
And just here, come in.
We enter.
And as you enter, yeah, this is gonna be like the slowest game ever. So, did you do a step?
I put my right foot in front of my left
My
foot,
left
but
foot?
then here's a twist. I put my left foot in front of my right foot.
Alright,
Okay.
Repeat
No.
that several
It's
times.
Yeah.
necessary to saving throw.
Yeah.
That's a difficult
Do we
one.
shake it all
Okay.
about? I feel like we
Okay.
shake it all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Relic always shakes it all about.
That's how he
Oh,
walks.
my.
That's just how he
Remember
does
your
it.
robot voice now, eh? Ready?
Yeah, I know.
I know. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So as you go in, you can see as Annika has like some type of goggles on, and you see like this bubbling cauldron with that has like this purple shine to it,
Ooh.
and just looks
Use
at you
it.
and it's like, oh, look who's there. I guess that Corton owes me that 20 gold. You're alive,
Ah!
and it rocks season nevertheless. She didn't thought you were gonna make it, but I knew you were.
Well, Corton, he just doesn't know just how delightful we are, like you do, Annika. Oh, we
I
miss
do,
you,
I
dear.
do. I mean, he told me that I should have told you it was rock season, so it was really usual for you to find some of those. But I mean, you could figure that out.
Certainly. Certainly.
I was pretty sure we could take it.
So yeah, well, very good, really good job with the walls, guys. And did you bring back my carriage? It took me a lot to get it done.
Oh, well, there's a little bit of an issue there.
Uh huh.
We lost it in a rock attack.
Hmm.
We survived the attack though.
But that carriage, I mean, one of you versus the carriage, wouldn't you have made a little bit? Okay, it's fine. Come in, come in. So, really good job. Did you find anything else outside, besides the walls? Did you get any seeds for the blackwood trees that you told me about?
We sure did.
Fine.
We got
Well-
a whole bunch. They're over in the store right this moment.
Cool. I will have to get someone to bring me those because we will need it for the Delver stream. I'm sorry, but you will not be able to sell them.
Do you need all of them?
Well, yeah. As much as we have, we can make more armors from that. So yeah, we will need to
Oh, well, alrighty then. We've got looks like we picked up about 27 of those seeds. Maybe you could have like 20 of them, and then we could try to sell off some more.
I mean, I will take all of those, and if I don't need all of them, I will give them back somewhat to you. What about that?
Well, alrighty then. I suppose that's fine.
Oh, come on. What's such long faces? I have a surprise for you, actually. Come on, sit down. Find somewhere to find. Actually, was just making this. Do you want some tea, Walter? I made some new experiments.
Ooh, I love some tea. You know how
I
I
think
love
it's
your
good.
tea.
I think I perfected the recipe for the last one. It's less electrifying this time.
Oh, that's good. The last one was a bit much.
Yeah, I mean, I had to try.
The
So
last
you
one was actually my
seriously-
favorite.
Well, I actually gave you a little bit of foil, but yeah, I guess it was good for you.
Uh,
That makes
Do you want
sense.
some?
Of course, I love your tea, Annika.
Nice, Valmy. Do you
I'm
want some?
good.
Sure, you always are.
He's gonna take out a flask.
Yeah, I'll take some tea. It's
Cool.
enough.
How did it go for you, Draxis, with these new people? Was Valmir as cruel as you as it is for me? To me?
No, I mean there's some hiccups every now and then, but it wasn't too bad.
Then it's a gender thing. I get it. And as she says that, she just go back into the there's like some type of curtains that protect some type of the backside of the tower, and she goes back with some tea as well as an you don't know exactly what it is, but it's something covered in cloths, and gives the tea to you.
covered
Should
covered
be-
in cloth, you say?
Yeah, like some type of of textile.
Okay.
It seems to be quite a small, like not bowl shaped, but almost egg like, because it's
Oh.
an egg. So you will see now. I couldn't find anything like a rugby ball, but small.
Yeah, no.
Presents you the tea, and so did you find anything interesting during these troubles, or just the wallets? I mean, it took too long enough.
Well, I mean, there is definitely some things. I certainly got. I had a delightful time with Daisy, and you'll see sort of like Daisy's snout, sort of like hearing her name. She sort of like the snout sort of like comes in the door.
Yeah.
She can't quite fit. She's
And
like,
let's just say that this is not gonna be as high as that it should be sounding, but just say, "Did you get the hyena?"
what? You literally, it was so high that your mic stopped working.
So she says, "Did you get the hyena?" Oh my god! Let her come in! Let her come in! Oh my god! I love hyenas. I love how they laugh when they're angry.
There
Just like
is-
me.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm gonna. Annika, you don't have a little bit of that tea for lovely Daisy, do ya?
I mean, I don't know what the effects would be in any other species, but I will be able to try it.
Well, I'll try
Sure.
it first. So I'm gonna sip some of that lovely tea. Let's see what goes on.
I'll
Make
put
a
it feel
constitution save.
Right. Start making death saves. Just
Yeah.
death saves.
Yeah, that's safe.
4 points
So
of exhaustion.
what was your gut
immediately.
again?
Right?
So at first you feel like this pungent feeling, like something is running through almost your esophagus and your stomach, like this electrifying feeling again. Not as bad as the first time, but you feel the tingles. And after a while, you feel just like you can stop moving, almost like you gotta go quick, you gotta go quick. You feel like this almost like you took like 100 sips of coffee. It's like You feel so energized.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm gonna go make some armor for Daisy. Is what I'm gonna do. We call it barding because that's what you call armor for animals, isn't it? I think it's just great, don't you? It's gonna be so much fun. Daisy, do you want to play a little game now, Daisy? There's
Ooh,
sort
so
of.
where's my hasty word?
Volmir just aged like 50 years by that.
So what is the actual effect of this now?
It's a haste spell.
Oh my gosh, we'll take 10.
Oh, right.
Damn.
Well, no, none of you guys like her tea. So
I
Relic's
said I would
fine.
drink it.
I don't know
Relic-
if you can drink it. I mean,
never
I don't-
once said
You work
anything
for
negative
free.
about
Oh, I
anything.
guess
I can still drink things.
do you?
Yeah, just because I'm a construct. Jeez.
Wow.
Well, normally being a construct, that's entail not eating.
Right,
Or
I can eat.
drinking.
It just doesn't actually do anything for me. It's like the same
you
with.
Wait, so you're saying
Yeah,
that they
that-
constructed a construct that was capable of consuming something, even though it didn't actually?
Yeah,
need
just no
to?
nutritional value or anything. Yeah, but like
Yeah,
it
but
can
where
still
does it
consume.
go? Where does the food
It's
go?
so that it can smuggle things
Well,
within his
you
stomach.
do now.
It can
I
still
mean-
consume potions.
I mean,
I guess that
everything
is
in life
true.
has some mysteries. Where does it go? Who knows?
Yeah, where does it go? It goes
It
somewhere.
There's actually a little
somewhere.
like there's like a
Obviously.
furnace inside that like just incinerator that just kind of uses it as energy. Whatever goes in.
I mean,
Nice.
we will think about the effects of the tea on a.
Well,
on a
like,
worker. We will
'cause-
think about
'cause-
it.
Yeah. There's so I'm hasted and I'm running around the room like a crazy person.
Are
You
you
made
the
him
one that-
even more unbearable.
Can I see if I can
Oh,
catch
come on,
him
Valmir.
and like
Oh,
just pick him up?
I'm gonna go run towards Daisy and I'm just gonna start giving her like tummy rubs while she's still standing up because I think I could probably fit like comfortably just underneath her.
for sure. It's like a horse, so yeah. So Annie will look at you, Valmir, and says, "Come on, so young and you're so grumpy. Are you sure you don't want to sit? Probably will make wonders for you."
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. You can take your grumpy tea, whatever you drink.
Ah,
Tea you make.
you grumpy tea.
Tea.
That's exactly what I have here. Take a sip from the flask.
So, well, nice to see you again, and I think the payment should be prepared in... I think I had to give you that, isn't it? Was it 30 gold pieces, if I recall correctly,
For what?
for your mission?
Is it you were gonna give us 30 gold pieces?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, out of character, I absolutely do not fucking remember. Like, it's been like 2 months.
It's been a while, yeah.
I'm probably wrong in the number because I don't remember it either. But
It was
hey, I think it makes
6,000.
sense. 30 gold pieces.
I think it
Yeah,
was like
I think you said
130.
something but 300,000.
He was 130.
I mean, if you use it for trimming your beard, if you go to a good salon, I will give you that.
Right.
Deal.
Really?
Worth it.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus
You're
Christ.
not even a real dwarf trimming your beard like that, you whore.
I mean-
You're a beard whore.
My beard looks glorious. Look at your fucking rags.
I'll murder you in your sleep, you bastard.
Good luck.
Yeah, Annika, this is kind of pretty much exactly how it went the whole time. Just
Oh,
to give
oh
you,
yeah, I should have told you that. Yeah, they always like that.
Yeah, it's
The first time they came into my hut, it was just like this. I mean, Valmir wasn't looking as grumpy as it is now. He was looking quite younger, but I guess that being grumpy all the time doesn't do well for the skin.
Oh.
Okay, I always...
Oh. Oh.
I like my
Good
teeth hot
Lord.
as well as my burns. Well, I always stay with my, well, not stay, but not accomplish. Today is not my English day, as you can see. I always 1 second. I will go to the translator real quick. Jesus Christ. I always fulfill my contracts. So yeah, you can have the 300, the 300 gold, even though I was joking.
Oh dear.
I always fulfill them.
We'll take
So
it.
it gives you a
Yeah.
buck of it.
300 each.
So everybody
no,
gets
no.
75. Oh, 300 total.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna, I'm gonna give you 32.
Ooh, so everybody
but you
gets
have to wait till the
75
next-
gold.
Dang,
Mmm.
aren't we fancy?
We are.
30 gold
I've
for everyone
got-
and 300 for Valmir.
Ooh, for
I don't know if I-
Balmir.
But
Why?
I have
Because
to use it to trim my beard.
For a good trim, yeah, for a gift
ah.
at a gift salon.
Oh, 35?
30.
Oh. Well,
Where did
that's
that
less.
price come from?
Oh, I don't know.
Where did it come from? Come
I
on.
don't know.
Yeah, someone was saying 75, someone was saying 30, someone was saying
Yeah, there's a
300.
lot going on. There's a lot of numbers being thrown
A lot
around
of
right
numbers
yeah.
now.
thrown
I
around.
don't know. I just get
So,
lost.
I'm
so to
gonna
clarify,
need.
30 gold each, and Balmer gets an extra 300, but he can only
No,
use it to trim his beard.
Only
Oh my
300 for you.
God. Oh my God.
300 and only for the beard. You
All right,
have
well, we're
enough.
gonna need a new.
Probably
We're definitely gonna
600
need a
beard
new.
trims.
Yeah, we're gonna need a new Balmir chibi, then with a gorgeous beard.
I
That's
mean,
what,
already
what we're
gorgeous,
gonna
come
need.
on.
And making it
It's-
rain. I mean, come on. He's rich now.
No,
Yeah, I mean, he's going to pay 300 for like a 2 gold trim. He's just going to
Yeah.
like tip them a
you have
huge
600.
sum.
You have
Oh my
600
God.
You
trims
get like
now.
just get the edges trimmed a slight bit, but he's going to like tip
Full
them
spa moment,
200%
though.
for
Full
it.
spa moment. In merchantry, full spa. So I have a
Yeah.
surprise for you. I don't know if you're gonna like it, but I mean, I don't got any place for keeping it. So maybe you can make some use out of it.
Surprises from you. It's kind of sketchy. I'm just gonna hide behind Duraxis.
I mean, I'll
Hide
like
behind
surprises.
Drullic.
Honey, you're
Is
not
it as
going-
good as the tea? Oh, I bet it's better than the tea even. Oh my gosh.
in my humble opinion, it's way better than a tea. And she opens the cloth, and you see like this black egg just shimmering with this purple light. Do you remember the eggs you brought me from that harpy?
No.
Well, you weren't.
Well,
there.
yeah, you weren't there.
I
I
Oh,
sure
That
do.
makes sense. That makes sense.
So yeah, I kind of make some, how to say it, some of my magic to it.
So how much? So how were you using the viable eggs or the boiled eggs?
One of the, she took some of the viable eggs. I think you took one
That's
from
right.
her, and she took the viable eggs. And she will explain you now. So I did some good experiments. I'm still working on it, and I think that the fertilized eggs are actually growing.
Oh dear.
But this
So
one
so
died.
just to be clear, we no longer have any viable eggs in our shop, right?
You do not.
All right, we have someone has arrived.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Player is entered.
So in order to to put everything back to normal and see Ishan coming to the scene, we can make a little pause, a little ad break, and we will come back with everything prepared.
Fabulous. See you in just a sec, guys.
See you in a second.
And yeah, so we still have, I mean, we are still live for everybody who is a
Follower
follower or for everyone who's
Follower.
You get to
subscribed.
see, you get
Yeah,
to see
that
the back end and me try to test things. So it's not
Yeah, move
glamorous,
things around.
but someone, someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can hear Kyle sing a song in the meantime.
Oh, God.
Just close your
You
eyes,
should sing
and
a song with
everything
a
will be
robot
perfect
voice.
in just a minute.
Right.
Sing me,
Just-
hit me
I
with
mean,
one more time with a robot
Because,
voice.
because robots are automatically auto-tuned, right?
Do you believe in life after
Oh
love?
my
after
God, go
love?
away. Go away.
I can feel something inside me saying,
And I don't think you're strong enough.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Mike. You keep saying you are straight, and then you pull Cher
Like the
from the
gayest
90s out.
song ever.
Listen, I'm trying to get you to sing along, okay? Like,
I'm not gonna sing that goddamn song.
I was told, I was lied to.
Alright, Sean,
Okay,
you can
I
turn
was
on. You can
told,
turn on your. Oh, perfect. We good.
I was told that's how you find the New York gays, is you sing that song.
No, that's
like a
that's how
calling
you find.
response.
That's
And they
how
get
you
caught.
get beaten up by the New York Yankees.
Oh, okay.
But you find them.
You know what? That
Land-
makes sense.
Lando Hun, the just FYI, the Playnard Allies thing at the top is backwards right now.
Wow,
Oh,
look at that.
thank you. That's odd. Let me fix that.
Anyone is
I
playing-
literally no idea how that
Using a
happened.
We
mirror,
are-
you can now.
No.
That's great.
That's
We
how you
we
kill
are
Corton. You
definitely.
say Playnard Allies backwards.
That's right.
Yeah.
We are
We're good.
just FYI, we are straight up leveling up our streams at
There's
this
nothing
point.
straight either.
All
Yo.
Nothing
kinds.
straight into the stream.
Yep. And sometimes things get flipped
There
horizontally
is,
for some reason.
yeah.
I
And
would do it.
Denise, like literally any Disney song that you want, pretty much, I can pull out like
And I will.
I am a Disney friggin' princess. That's what I am a princess.
Well, I am the queen, so you can keep the queen.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Ace!
Ace.
Well, you know what? This is a fabulous way to start out August. All right. So we've got 5 people. Who did we give it? So -2 charisma, Fizz Cannon, Saiton, Shibi Fierce 99, who I love. Your streams are fabulous. And Varrig 1992. All of them just got
Look at
gifted by Ishan.
And
I
we
think
have-
Ishan is trying to convince everybody that the country that he comes from in our campaign setting isn't terrible. And I think that's what's
Oh.
good. It's diplomacy.
That is exactly.
We'll have to see about that.
I don't know if it's worked
Yay!
yet. His country's
Um,
pretty terrible.
Don't forget, Jace, you and Guillermo need to get together and determine what the new sub or what the new emote is going
Oh,
to be.
okay.
Talking
I'm about
about
to
that.
say-
Yeah.
My brain went other places when you said
Oh
sub.
shit! Don't yeah, we all know. We've all yes, it's that kind of stream today. Just
Yeah.
straight up. There's
We're gonna try
Snowflake.
to make it happen, but
Just FYI, I'm
Snowflake.
really sorry that you missed Jace doing 5 subs. So if you're gonna, like I think he's actively trying to take your spot at the head of the hype train. So
He's trying to be the hype-
just
the hype conductor.
yeah.
he's literally paying my jubilation.
Yeah.
Train
it's
leader.
a little crazy.
The hype bard. That's
But
Sean,
we-
all right.
We are actually about to get some information from Annika. I was considering singing a song, and I don't know, maybe I can be convinced to sing
Maybe it
a
can be
glorious
described.
song.
Mm.
So Annika, what's going on?
Well, before Annika gives you the information, we're gonna do a little jump of a scene with Shannon Samuda, actually.
Cut 2.
Oh no.
I've been dreading this all week.
Uh-uh.
I hope you thought about it then. Because as you see Samudra, she looks at you and something new happens to her. You don't know exactly why, but the voice is not coming from her. And as you look, there's some type of jellyfish-like creature like floating around her. There are like 3 of those. And you think the sound comes from that and says, Ishan?
Is she like, is this just her and Ishan, or are we all still in the room?
It was just the moment where you left, so I would say that she says Ishan and you. So for continuity's sake, you leave.
Okay.
Samudra?
What are you doing here?
I wasn't expecting to see you.
Neither did I. I mean, weren't you like traveling with those, well, in your travels?
I was, and my travels have rather awkwardly led me here.
Well, we can agree on that. You see as she's looking around a lot. Maybe an insight check, actually.
That's um.
Did you just run into your ex or something?
Well, maybe.
Oh.
What? Why is it being weird now?
You're being weird.
Fucking.
What is happening
What is happening?
right now?
Can you
It-
do it?
I where I've like downloaded Beyond 20, it now just isn't showing me any of my roll.
Oh.
Is it on the D&D Beyond, though? Let me
Is
take
it
a look.
why?
It's just being crazy.
Raising love.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Bear with us.
Yeah. Give me one
It's that kind
second,
of stream
so-
today. Okay, fabulous.
Oh, now it's saying, oh, click and drag to roll the dice here. Okay. Why is it just rolled like fucking?
Jesus.
Well, you got a 23, the first one, so he had to think. D&D Beyond was like,
was
oh, this
loading.
is awkward, so he was kind of loading too.
Okay.
23, so
Pretty.
you can see it. You know her. You know why you know her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's in clear discomfort. She
Yep.
doesn't expect to be
Ooh.
here, and you know that your last encounter wasn't.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't the greatest.
No.
It wasn't like violent in any means, but it was difficult, and you
Yeah.
can feel she's hurt. She's still hurt. And she looks at you and just you see as she's looking around, like trying to find an excuse to leave.
Yeah, it's like, you look
I think
well.
Oh
Nice.
damn.
Yikes.
I feel like her face right now is exactly what it would be after he said that.
exactly. like,
Oh my god.
like
But
poker face.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I guess. Well, I think that I should be helping Karkam. It's a little bit difficult for you, seeing that she's not really talking. It's like this jellyfish-like creature, like talking through it, more like a microphone
yeah,
or,
that's,
or like a speaker, more likely.
yes, I should probably go with the others.
Yeah, probably they're waiting for you.
Yeah.
Um,
It was
Yes, and he just
good seeing you.
Yeah,
Did-
it was good. And she just goes walking fast as hell. Just
Yeah. It's literally the moment she's gone, it's just.
and you can see her while she's going through this, and she just says something like, you see, like the tension just went out. Like, oh my god.
Everyone has had this conversation once.
I can
Did she say she was here with Karkum?
Mm-hmm.
The
Well, you don't know
dwarf?
Is this Karkam's new girlfriend?
Can
Oh
you
my
imagine?
Wait, is that the girl that what he saved him or he saved her? What was it?
Something about a
You will
ring?
have
Something
to ask
about
him because
swimming?
he never give a fuck about Karkam. So you will have to ask him.
That's so
Oh my
dumb.
Oh
god.
god.
Oh my
Ishan,
god.
you can still see your friends, the direction they're headed, and you go there and you see that they go to this really tall tower, and as you go in, you see this purplish glow, and you're looking through what it seems to be some type of black egg in a counter, and you see this. Let me. Do I have any picture of Annika for you? Well, we don't have any like the actual picture for Annika here.
But
Are you
it's like
sure?
Chibi.
yeah, she's the chibi
We
right
have the
next to you.
TV, but the
Well,
TV is
There's
outdated.
the chibi. We've got the big one.
Well, let me do a new scene with a big one so you can see how she looks like. So I don't have to make like a big description. because Lord knows that I'm not into making descriptions. Okay. Hello, I can find it. Hello, hello.
I just want to say, Kyle, the idea for the emoji wall, brilliant.
The what?
The emoji wall. With the little emojis bouncing around. It's great.
Oh yeah, no,
I
I
love
love
our
it.
little
It makes me
emojis.
so happy.
It's so fun. Such a good idea.
There we go.
So everybody, like,
One second.
use the emojis. We have worked together as a community really hard to get all these, and hopefully we will continue getting more and more and more as we continue to expand. So, yay!
You know, it's just wait for me to have a payday.
Yeah, so
Oh my
currently I have it set up so that duplicates will only do one, so it doesn't get spammy, but you know, if you do,
No, totally let it get spammy. I think that is
well,
delightful.
we will
That'd be pretty
adjust
cool.
that right now. That's
Ew,
not hard
I'm-
to do.
It's funny time.
All right,
spam
let me know when
emojis.
it's ready.
Hold on,
All right.
Get ready to spam.
Do you all see Annika?
Yes.
Mm,
It's here on the Roll20, but not on the Twitch.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, it's still just one.
That's
It's still just one.
Camerino.
Oh, I haven't saved it yet. Now try it.
It's one per person, I think. Okay, let's see.
All right, I'm gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again.
I think. Oh, there we go.
Oh Jesus. Okay, we might need to control this in the future.
I'm sorry. I love it. Oh my god.
But it's
I
so
really
cute.
like that.
It's so cute.
Alright.
Let's keep it.
Nice,
Anyway.
nice
That
job,
sounds
nice
good.
job.
Anyway, that is glorious. There's-
Almost 40 minutes in.
Okay, so
I haven't
guys,
even gotten to the downtime.
going back, guys. So this is how Annika looks like. You see this woman that is just talking to them, and you just come to them and she says, "Well, some of the ex made it, so they're
Sorry, I am not seeing it on stream.
right."
Yeah. Lando.
No, that's Guillermo. Did you switch the players over?
There we go.
I did.
Oh,
There we
there
go.
we
Sorry,
go.
sometimes
There
it
we
doesn't update unless I select it. Kind of finicky
Okay.
that way.
So you got
Thank
Annika
you.
here,
There we are.
Yay, Annika!
and she's turning towards them and talking like really naturally towards them, so you can see that they know each other from a little while at least. So some of the eggs you bring me, well, are still growing, and I have some nice projects for those. But this one did not actually. I think the embryo that was inside died, but the necromantic magic that is still in there. So I don't know what happens if you crack the egg, but who knows? Maybe it can be useful. I mean, do you want to try it? You
Wait,
see, like,
so
green
so you're-
smile almost.
you're saying that there's a dead undead baby Harvey in this egg.
Well, it was technically not undead for what I found. It was infused with some necromancy, but it was actually alive. And
you
this
think
one
this
did not make it.
can open?
I mean,
Oh.
I was quite harsh on my experiments, I guess.
Oh, good lord. Well, that's upsetting, isn't it?
I mean, can't you feel it? The energy inside is really powerful, so maybe it's gonna be useful for you in one of your adventures.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what are gonna be the effects, though.
So are we supposed to eat it or like crack it and see what happens? What are we supposed to do with this thing?
Supposed to
I
make
mean,
it like
I
a
don't know.
pit or some kind of thing.
I mean, if I were you, I would crack it into, like, if it was like some type of grenade. But if you wanna eat it, I would love to see it.
My god.
Necromantic omelette. Now you're talking.
Digi sounds
See?
like
Valor gets it.
unnecessarily
Brings us here.
dangerous.
No, it's probably very dangerous, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, who's that one? Do you want something? As Annika's looking at you. Sean?
Oh, sorry. I'm Technically, with this group.
We say anything again.
And what happened with Liliana? Everyone like, I don't know. I don't know.
We stumbled upon a
Who
village,
even knows?
and then one day when we came back to the village, she wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, Shiro
So-
ditched us.
I hope that demonish. Anyway, well then, come in. Come in. I mean, what's your name?
Ishan.
Pleasure. I'm Anika. The pleasure is mine. I'm this young hot lady that is totally, well, into experimenting.
Not a witch.
Well, some people called me a witch. I think they were just jealous. I just told them that.
Probably. You're just
Well-
a lovely lady that makes us tea sometimes. It's
Oh.
grand.
Ishan,
Most-
her tea is
Actually,
might
what are
even be
my
better than yours.
what are my manners? Do you want some tea, Ishan? I love to read.
It's so good.
Definitely try her tea.
I will try a cup.
So, what are you
it's
feeling
real-
like?
it's real
Do you
good.
want to relax, or do you want something more fast, happy?
I think relaxed after the encounter I just had.
Sure, that's a classic. I think that Altor loved it. And she goes back to the other side of the tower with the on the other side of the curtains. I don't know how to pronounce that word. And she comes back with a nice hot cup of tea. You see, as the style is really different from your tea. It's like this almost. It's way more occidental than yours. It's like this really fine not artisanal, but really really well carved tea cup,
Hmm.
completely white, and gives it to you.
Also, it bougie tea.
Bougie tea. It's
Oh,
bougie
yeah.
tea. She likes them
Tea
bougie.
bougie tea.
Yeah, he'll gratefully accept the cup and drink.
And as you drink, you see that it's great in the one hand, but at the same time you feel it kind of soulless to you. Like it's technically perfect and it's really balanced, but it's not like your tea. This is more like a science experiment, not a form of art. The same sensation that Valtor had when trying your tea, but the other way around. Yours may have some type of imperfections or some type of it's not perfect, but has this personality that this one lacks.
Yeah.
But it's technically perfect.
Hmm.
You all right over there, Ishan?
It
Yeah, you look
is.
concerned.
That may not be due to the tea. Rather,
Something happened?
Are you okay?
Did you find a ghost?
it's.
Or even worse, did you find a X?
Mm,
I,
it's
it
like-
looks at you and it's like, I know that look. Oh,
yeah,
honey,
it just starts blushing.
honey, honey.
Can I
Come on,
do
sit
an
down.
insight
Drink
check on
some
him?
tea. We can talk about it.
Can I do an insight check on Ishan?
Mm,
Of course.
it's-
Heck yeah.
Are you trying to actually conceal it, Ishan?
Oh no! Like he's like full blushing the moment you mention the word X.
Oh no.
Let's see. Hmm.
I mean, what's love? What's sex? What's an ex, really? Who knows? Never had one, you don't know that feeling, so it's really difficult for you to actually know
Is that what constipation looks like?
Well, in some
I'm-
sense.
No, that's what Baltor looks like.
Oh,
It's what you look like all the damn time. And I'm gonna look over at since Balmir has just put me in a foul mood as per usual. I'm gonna look over at Ishan and just be my normal tactful self and be like, "Who's that weird looking lady? Did you used to bang her?"
Just like the most deathful glare is shot at Baltor.
Annika looks at you and that's a yes. Come on,
Oh,
honey. Sit
oh
down. Sit down.
dear.
We can talk about it. I love this. I mean, you man, you get so destroyed when we left you. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We will find another one. Maybe less
I-
preachy.
Don't think it was my heart that got broken the most.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, I can see that.
I think the
Mm.
term for this situation, I believe, is spill the tea. Is that it?
Somehow,
Why would I spill it? I'm drinking it.
I don't
No.
believe
Yeah.
you.
I think that the meaning really means that you're gonna say something so dramatic that everyone's gonna spill their tea. Is that what you mean, Relic?
Yes, that is exactly what I was intending to say.
Is that an Ankarian expression? I never heard
I-
that.
Met.
It's quite offensive actually if you spill my tea. It took me a lot of time to do.
Yeah,
I-
that'd be quite mean.
Is it? Really? I mean, it is really. English!
Ah,
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
It actually is, yeah.
Yeah, she went
I-
quite hard on that tea.
I met Samudra when I was first journeying through Jarsai.
Yeah, the Samudra is a Saiyan name, is it? From the water part.
Yes. And we both being young and impressionable and
Oh, you
With-
always are.
my craft, I suppose, we became friends very quickly, and it quickly became more than just friends. But I left home to journey and didn't want to stop just inside Jarsai. I wanted to travel the world, and she wanted me to stay. And
That's hard.
I made the worst thing I did was kissed her before I left.
oh,
no. You see us. A little bit
Yeah.
of the Annika's tear spills. I get the expression now. Okay. Honey, you
Mm.
don't do that.
That was the first time
No,
I've
no,
seen
no,
her
no.
in years.
And
It's
she
common
didn't.
for
And
bards.
she didn't crush your heart with her bare hands when she saw you. I would have done that. I'll tell you that. It wouldn't be the first
I
time.
think she probably would have done if it wasn't such a surprise.
Yeah, oh, I wonder what brought her out here from.
I do
Good
wonder
place.
the same.
Samudra. I mean, I saw Water Genasi coming around like the last few days. He was always with a really annoying dwarf. And
Yeah.
I never get. I couldn't get. I wasn't bothered. I wasn't gonna go ask them. But I mean, it was quite a. And you see us. Make me an insight check now, Ishan. For the thing
Ooh.
that she's right now gonna say. She's gonna say right now. Okay, you don't sense that. They looked quite together, both of them. If you ask me.
Hmm.
If you can make me an insight check too if you want for what Annika said.
You said an annoying daughter. You mean the Karkam?
The bald one with messy beard.
The one who barely speaks common.
Oh yes, this one.
Yeah, that guy?
I mean, I don't know. When you have your heart broken, you go with these weird guys, I guess.
Oh wait, the one that wouldn't stop shaking my hand when we came into town?
Yeah, that one.
That's the one.
He was very disturbing.
He is. But well, who knows? Maybe he's more loyal. And looks at you, Ishan, with a sad interlock.
It's like Ishan just looks absolutely crestfallen when you say that. It's like
I'm gonna-
his
I'm gonna
shoulders
come
just
over.
slump.
Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna come over and put my arm around Ishan and probably like try to give him a little comfort, but I've still got that hasty. going on. So I'm probably like rubbing his shoulders a little too much. You know?
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Hey,
I was kidding, Ishan. I mean, we all made dumb decisions, and you're all young and impressionable.
But you're-
I don't think they're together. She looked quite annoyed too at him. I mean, I could sense it in her glare, just like she felt like bad for that guy. I mean, who doesn't? But I don't think they're together. So who knows? Maybe you can.
It was quite mean. I mean,
He was quite
I
mean.
was
If the mother is not gonna
I
do
mean,
anything about it, I will.
It's true. There's a quite.
So I hope you learn your lesson, Ishan. You don't do that to women, nor men, nor anyone.
the lesson has long been learned.
Well, now take some good tea and just relax. You have some downtime actually. I don't think we have anything planning, so maybe you can keep your shop together or whatever you want to do. None of my
Oh.
business until it is.
Right. Well, I know. Personally, I want to make that Ankeg armor barding for Daisy.
Mhm.
Okay,
Did,
so
um,
Annika just dispatches you out. So every one of you can tell me just one by one in order what you're gonna do during these 2 weeks of free time. So, Valtir, you go first. Valtir, yeah, because it's the fusion. Valtor, you go first.
I'm like, what?
Who's that? Who is that?
Okay, so first off, how long will it take me to actually create the armor?
Are you gonna spend like hopelessly devoted to the armor and gonna do only that during all 2 weeks? Because you can make it in 2 weeks if you only do that, and it's like wake up, armor, sleep, and eat only.
Yeah, no, I will. I will make it glorious. Glorious.
Daisy needs protection.
Take your
That's
armor.
right. All right,
So
and
it's
how much
gonna
does
have-
it cost me to make it?
Are
You have all the
you?
materials, so it's gonna be just 200 for the time and spending a little bit
And
of
all the
customization.
leather and the straps
The
and things
leather
like
and the
that.
straps. So yeah, so it's way cheaper than it should be because it's quite a good armor. It's a +1 armor and also has acid resistance.
Wait, so it's
Based.
+1. So wait, so what does Daisy? So what's the basic armor value of it, of Ankeg armor?
I would say, let me look at all the armors.
Because it would be like a plate mail.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a big one. So
Is it full plate or half plate?
Well, it depends on what I'm making with it, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make full plate barding for her, so she's got like the maximum protection and can run around the battlefield and all that good stuff.
It's gonna be heavy as heck.
But
She's a giant hyena. She's good.
She's strong.
so how which AC does Daisy have?
18 for full plate.
Right now, she's got 12.
12. Okay, so let's make it so she gets to 18 with all we got from this. So it's kind of leveled because if we go further than that, I don't know how I'm gonna make encounters. Encounters at all.
But that's
So-
what full plate is, right?
18 plus the +1 is like it's a little bit less effective on an animal maybe, so it's like 17
Sure.
and 8.
So we'll-
You get to
yeah.
18 and the acid resistance. So I think it's
Yeah.
a really good armor.
All right,
Yeah.
So Daisy stays being a lovely hyena mascot. Then Deraxis, what are you planning on doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna take as many of the ingredients as I can and make all kinds of potions and elixirs. And like
Are you good at alchemy actually?
Yeah, yeah. I
Mhm.
was at alchemy apprentice in Underdark. But I have proficiency with herbalism kits.
The alchemy supplies or whatever. Yeah. Do you want to do
And-
it by yourself or you stay with Danica? Well,
I have alchemy supplies, herbalism kit, and poisoner's kit. So I'll take
Okay.
poisons, elixirs, all the things. If I can.
Okay, so are you gonna do them with Annika or by yourself?
Annika will help me. Definitely.
I mean, she's good at that, so probably it's gonna
Yeah.
help you out a little bit.
Elevate my game a little bit.
A little bit of elevation, yeah.
Yeah.
So since you stay with Annika, you will not keep a secret of what you have, but you can choose 5 different potions that are uncommon level
Oh,
to add to
sweet.
your inventory.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Yes,
Whichever one
fancy.
you
Look
want.
at you.
Oh.
So if you didn't know a
Very,
recipe, she
very
was
kind.
telling you how to do it. I am very kind.
Very kind.
So, Ishan, what did you do during these 2 weeks, other than that breaking hearts?
Yeah, tactfully avoiding Samudra.
She avoids
For a
you too.
start.
It's like every
You
time
literally
you
like meet in the street and then immediately just go like that.
yeah, like
Oh.
going to the same direction is like nope.
Yeah, so he'll basically spend most of the time avoiding her, just helping everyone else with bits that they need to do. Maybe like bringing refreshments round to Baltor
Okay,
while
you're like
he's
the
making the
you're the
armor,
train guy.
and then like just making notes in his notebook and like coming up with new stories to tell, and probably buying ingredients for more tea.
Okay. So you can, I don't know if you have any type of pouch or anything for your ingredients, but you can recharge them, and you will have for many types of tea in there
Okay.
for all of. So for at least this adventure, you will be fine doing any of your teas. You have all the materials that are needed. And yeah, you're the coffee guy, so people seems to be way more productive thanks to you.
Yeah.
So, Valmir, what did you do during this time?
All right, so the first day of the downtime, I'm going to go get a beer trim worth 300 gold.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I mean, you look flawless.
See, yeah, the thing about Balmer doesn't really have like the dwarf beard that goes down to like his gut. His beard stops like here or something. So he's not going to like cut it up here or something. He's just gonna trim the edges, get it nice looking. He's still gonna keep it pretty much the same, but it's going to be
Something
pretty
fun,
well
maybe blue
trimmed.
color, maybe some rainbow color, or something like that. You have 300 gold, you can do that.
He's go. Oh
Gold.
my god, he wears. I mean, he has a mohawk. Should he color like rainbow mohawk?
Ah.
I mean, it's not
That
pride
would be
anymore.
Yes.
Every day can be
glorious.
pride. Every day can be pride.
I think he's going to. The first thing he does is he goes home. He's going to use the portal, go back to the spire, and you spend the day with his family or something. And he's going to tell his wife about his plans and his kids. And they're all just going to like tell him to do something crazy. So sure, rainbow mohawk, why not? And he's probably going to tip them like 150 gold, because I don't think any of that costs 300 gold.
I want so bad to give you disadvantage on stealth checks just from that, but I will not punish you for a creative liberty. But if you get a 1, you know why.
I mean,
You just know why.
his mustache is like braided down with his beard, so he's probably gonna get some nice like what's it called, like small things with colored things in his mustache and stuff. He has like glitter. I don't know. It's his family
Super
came with
girly,
him, and
like,
his daughter used to scream like, "Oh, get some of that! Get some of that! Get some of that!" And
And he's just super girly all over his face. And he's like, okay, honey, I will. I mean, when you're 350 years old, you don't care anymore.
exactly. The rest of the downtime he's going to spend with the relic, who's apprenticing
Yeah.
at his shop, and the two of them are going to build some stuff together.
Ooh.
Which thing are you going to? Well, I know what you're gonna do, so we're gonna keep it a secret for people, and you will see as we go. And for Relic, I
All right.
know actually what you're gonna do. We're into an apprenticeship with Valmir, and well, you made that, so we will see what it is in a future. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sounds fun.
um,
Since we're working together, do we have enough time to make like the shield too? You think?
Oh, the shield.
Because we were
Oh.
going to do that.
I mean, since you
Yeah, what do you
both
think,
have
Guillermo?
you will have different projects. So I would say that not yet. You don't have the time.
I'd say that I worked on my my thing like while everybody else was sleeping a bit too, and just kind of
He,
It's good that you
he
have
has like
more
double the
time.
downtime since he doesn't sleep.
But
I-
you're
I
not
have a
that
lot
good
more
at
downtime.
you're not good enough for making the shield without Valmir. So Valmir, so you can help him and give him directions. Actually, make me your check for every time you do like artisan things, and see how fast can you go on your own project to help him with his.
Yeah, so would it be like me giving him assistance in making it?
Not really, just
Shield?
because he's actually teaching you. So you're more of a
Oh, I'm rolling in?
yeah. So he's going slower because of you actually.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
he has to teach you. So yeah,
Right.
you're all
lesson
So,
by like, step by step.
yes.
and I don't have advantage on that.
No, none of that.
Guidance?
Unless
He'll be using
Unless-
guidance like every step he can. Can I add guidance?
yes, you have your God state if you want.
Please be good.
Who said that?
Oh, it didn't show up in the roll 20, but you can see it in D&D Beyond. It's a 17.
Okay, with a 17, you will
wait,
be able
plus
to
a
make
D4.
shield. Okay, plus a D4.
Hey, 19! No, wait.
Yes.
So 21.
21.
Oh my god, nice. Nice.
You get to do it, but I want to do something cool for the shield and I haven't thought about it, so next week I will tell you what it actually does. Right now it's gonna be just a shield.
Okay,
Well, just a plus
So-
one shield, and then we will see.
cool. I'll keep
Are
it
you-
around as a
you
a
keeping
shield.
that?
then. Yeah, I'll keep it.
Yeah, of course, because he needs more AC.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, he does.
All of the AC.
All of the AC in the world. That's all he needs.
My god.
He doesn't want to
my
be touched.
my project costs 200 gold, yeah?
Oh yes.
Sweet.
Sweet,
And I
sweet,
sold all
sweet.
the garnets I had.
How much did mine cost?
Oh yeah, how much do my potions cost?
Let's say 200 everyone, and that's
Cool.
for for my sake, and for our
For your
sake.
sanity, yes.
For my sanity, knowing exactly how much money are you spending, just 200.
Yeah. That's fair.
And whenever you're ready with all your thingies, we go
Um,
back to Anika's tower because she called you after 2 weeks.
Do you want to just roll for sales in baubles?
Sure.
Didn't we do that?
Yeah, just roll. Yeah, if you, it's 2 weeks, so if you, I've already got everything programmed in there. So if you roll a D100 and I roll a D100,
4.
a 4,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
Rich,
crazy,
rich.
dude. That's yeah. I got a 29, a 4 and a 29. That's pretty intense. That's gonna be pretty crazy. So hold on one sec.
Okay.
Someone play
I
the
will give
jackpot sound
you
effects.
5 minutes to calculate, and I will take a sip of water, and I will come back and all that. Okay? I'll be back while you do all of that.
Well, why don't you guys can start doing something else, and then I can just give you a number.
Do 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 do.
Right.
What are we going to do? We can
let's-
roleplay me and Relic crafting something.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
Oh my god.
All right. So how exactly do we do this?
Wait, that's a good question. Here, I have some of the old schematics that my old apprentice left. I think those are going to be very useful. He was working on something very similar to what you're doing, but it wasn't integrated in the same way.
That does
look interesting. Yeah, it was quite interesting. It was very creative. I don't know where the hell he disappeared to. He just sort of fell off the earth.
That seems to happen to a lot of our companions.
It does. It's weird. I mean, that's like the 4th or 5th companion that happened to. Strange.
Makes me worry about my own self. And
It's
I'm over it.
fine. We'll get rid of Baltor before you.
Oh,
Ah,
thank gods. Thank the
bastard.
gods. All right. So according to this, okay. I guess I'll go get all the materials. Do you want to start if you start the forge? I mean, you're the master.
I'll get the plating started.
All right. I'll get the rest of the materials. And then we do that because Guillermo's back.
And he's muted.
Mm-hmm. Which, you know, that's
what,
nice.
what are you planning?
Nothing?
We roleplayed us crafting our stuff.
Oh,
What
it
else
was
were we
so
supposed to
nice.
do?
Okay, that's a nice thing to do.
And we made some meta yokes.
Yeah, we did. All the yolks.
Oh my god.
So did you actually cook the egg that Anika gave you?
Did we cook the egg? No.
Made a lovely
No.
omelet. Everyone
A
got to
dead
taste
harpy
it. Everyone
egg?
had to make
No.
Constitution saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's your cowords. I mean, you can do whatever you want with that. But
I definitely want to keep the egg though. Some people seem like hesitant, but if no one else wants it, I'm taking it.
think about it.
Maybe me and you can hatch it together, Balmir.
You shouldn't know.
Can I use identify on it? See if I get something.
Okay, so
Annika told us what it was.
Yeah.
Annika
if
told us
you
exactly
both
what it was.
detect magic and
She told us nothing.
You told us it was a dead harpy egg. I feel like
Uh,
that's
She said
pretty
it's
Valmir-
necrotic and it might explode. We know nothing of it.
yeah, and Valmir doesn't never trust Anika, so
That's true.
I get
She's
it.
a
So
witch.
Valmir probably was gonna say this is not what she's saying, and she was right. I mean, you sense the necrotic magic with your 1 second, I'm thinking in English today. I don't know what's up with me. With your detect magic, you can detect the necromantic magic, and you see that there is quite a few. There's not a specific spell in there that you can sense, or at least none that you know. And make me an Arcana check to see if you can maybe know what is.
Can I
what
Is
is
assist?
Relic? Yeah, is Relic helping me?
Yeah.
You have
if
detect
you
magic,
if you want
Relic?
to assist me, I have detect magic. If you want to
If
assist
you have
me,
detect magic, you can do it. Yeah.
so just Arcana check.
And different because it's not a
Ooh.
thing where you help, it's where you do each one their own. Why I'm not seeing your rolls actually?
I'm not sure. I think I had to turn it off for another campaign I'm playing, so I'm gonna try to fix it. I think you can see it in the chat on our campaign.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm
not
gonna
this
roll-
one.
I'm not genius.
Roll.
I'll just roll a d20 and my bonus is 7.
Well, I got a 25.
Fuck. The first one I rolled was a 23, but now when I rolled that you can see it's a 1.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but ojos que no ven, corazón que no siente, which in Spanish means eyes that don't see, heart that doesn't
Yep.
feel. So if I don't
Here you
see
go.
it,
It's
I
a
don't feel
1.
it.
My fucking luck. I'm gonna get
And
this shit fixed.
Relic, did you do your check?
Yeah, I did
Oh my
mine. I got a 25 on mine.
Oh yeah, I see. So Valmir. Anika, as always, is trying to pull one on you, and this one is for real. She wants to kill you all with this. You sense the necromantic magic, and you think this is gonna explode. Who knows where? Maybe it's even. Maybe she can explode it in through the distance, even. I mean, who knows what
God.
this
She came
Oh
in
my
awful,
God.
awful
It's
witch
a
wants to do to all
bomb.
of you. You think it's a necrotic bomb, like actual necrotic bomb? I mean, you're not that convinced because, and it's something that kind of gives you some bad memories actually because you sense the fear, some type of fear spell in there, which was really used from your captors, from all your creators, and also it has like the same. You felt this magic all around you when you were in Nanket, so you know this was made in Nanket probably from some type of Nanketian mage because it's the same thing. Maybe same department.
Okay, there we go. This is dangerous. We need to get the fuck rid of this. Annie, I swear to God, Annika's been trying to kill us ever since we met her. She's not to be trusted, and this is going to
Balmir,
level
stop.
the entire city.
I
if we
pick Balmir up, and I just kind of like,
He's gonna blow us!
So
Balmir,
I'm not a
level the
baby.
entire city.
Balmir,
Oh my god.
it's okay. It's okay. And I put him back down. Listen, I sensed this feeling before. It's a feeling that is almost everywhere around Nuncat. It's some kind of spell. It's fear. They use it a lot to subjugate prisoners and slaves in Nuncat. But different somehow. I'm not
Powerful.
quite sure exactly what it does, but it's sensed the same, a very similar spell.
Well, my heart is fearless, and that Annika is not going to get to me. I swear to fucking Tempest, if she tries to use this against us, oh, she... He's probably going to, like, we did this, like, on the first or second day, and every, like, second we have together in the workshop, Balmir is going to be ranting about how Annika is trying to pull us over.
This damn Anakin's gonna kill us all! I'm sure the tea is venom!
It's become a thing. Yeah.
After like
well-
a week, Relics may be able to convince him about how it works, and he's like, "I still don't trust it. How about you keep that in the meantime? I don't want that anywhere near me."
He's like a
so-
conspiracy theorist. that just
So
won't shut up.
since we're in the same
I
space,
need a
essentially,
we're
there's like-
we're actually back in the spiral in my workshop, I think.
I'm in my workshop in the spiral too, and I can hear you through the wall with your goddamn conspiracy theories.
I'm wearing a tinfoil hat, so Annika can't read my thoughts.
So
Me and Klaus are like scared, just crying in the corner.
I just want to show you. So I keep sending Sally over to calm you down so that I can work.
Sally back to work?
So Sally, so Sally keeps appearing at your doorstep. You to shut the hell up.
Sally, I heard about your shady business with that halfling. You get the hell out of here. I can't trust you either. How do I know you're not an Annika's payroll, huh?
No.
Just not having it.
I'm really sorry about him ever since the egg thing. He's been like this.
Yeah, the egg, you put it, it's in like in a corner, and for Valmir, you feel almost like this dreadful presence just leaning towards you, like tempting you with its power, but at the same time, you know it's dangerous. You know it's.
So
bad for-
I'm gonna go over to Balmir's workshop. I'm gonna go next door, and I'm just gonna go pick up the egg, and I'm gonna bring it over to my workshop, and be like,
It
"There,
definitely
you don't even have to look at it anymore, you dumb bastard." I gotta believe you.
definitely put it like in a log, like in a safe filled with
danger all around.
like in an entire fixed safe where I keep all my valuables. I just emptied everything out, put it under bed or something. Just put the egg in the safe.
Can I please? Can I try to pick the lock?
I hand you the key.
I'm just like, I know, like we worked together so long. I can't imagine
Let the
if
code
we
is
don't
69,
have.
69.
Yeah,
course
I
it
imagine
is.
Battle like literally just trying to pick to force the.
Yeah, no,
the lock.
I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna turn the lock. Like he gave me the, he gave me like the combination like years ago, and one night when he was drunk, and I just, I just go over and I just pop
It's
it
his
open.
birthday. It's that person. It's password.
By the way,
Yeah,
it's password.
yeah.
No, it's actually
Yeah.
Baltor's birthday. You never told
Yeah.
him. It was just this day.
That's the crazy thing. It's actually both of their birthdays, and they don't realize it because they hate each other so much.
They never knew it was the same day.
It's canon now.
You share a birthday.
So I come over and I put I put my birthday in there, and I just grab I was like, hopefully this will get you shut the hell up so I can get back to work. Good lord.
Klaus is just gonna chase you with like a broom.
He was cooking actually.
And I'm gonna
Like a pink apron.
as he's chasing me, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I might drop it. Oh no! Oh!
I swear to God, you make this even longer and you're gonna make a dexterity saving throw and you're gonna actually drop it.
I was about to say, can we do like a deck save or something?
No, but let's go to the actual scenes, please.
Volmir's not gonna trust Daraxis because Daraxis is doing work with Hanukkah to make potions.
Well, it's now,
Oh,
it's now in my workshop, safe and sound.
So
right next to Sally.
let's go 2 weeks in the future where Annika has pulled you again to her tower.
Well, before we do that, I did figure out the role and all that kind of stuff. Everybody gets 704 gold. We had some very good weeks with that four that you rolled. That was worth a lot.
Well, we may have some inflation around here. I don't know what.
Well, most of the rolls don't. We had 2 really good rolls, and one of the things that we can, I can push up the percentages, or push down the percentages, so it's harder to sell. But
right now, with this money, we will see what we do. If it's breaking the game, I will figure something out. No.
Well, I mean, we don't have time to go shopping right now, and
exactly.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna break anything. You can only buy so much. You can have like luxury.
Well, I mean, the thing is too, like, you can just tell us that it's not available.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
We'll just keep asking.
So,
for it. If it's available now.
Oh my god.
Is it backwarded yet?
You're such a douche.
So it's been 2 weeks. You're back into Annika's tower, and you see that she doesn't look. Normally, she looks radiant and really like she really takes care of herself a lot, and it's not the case anymore. It seems like maybe the last few days, she seems to be really stressed, and she's not looking like herself anymore actually. And she's like, "Come on in."
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Oh my god, I got a 19.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't know why you guys keep letting me do these. My modifier is +0.
I think the highest insight we have is like +1, so I think you're.
We got
That's fair.
and this is a hunter. It's a hunter campaign. So
Draxus is proficient, but he's got +3.
well,
+3 for me
not
as well.
that
It's
bad,
not
at
anything
least.
amazing, but
Could be worse.
it's doable.
Is everything
very
okay,
quick.
Annika?
It's been a lot of work and. Okay, sit down. You see that she's really worried
no.
about something.
Oh no.
So, did you hear the news? All that Uncat nonsense that is happening. Remember, there's been 2 weeks, so from Delverton, you know what happened. And I don't know. In this case, Kyle, I think it's something, and it's probably even in both games, that is being talked a lot, probably.
So it has only been 24 hours. Those guys just got back from
Okay, so
Mythardir.
they just got back. Okay.
So it's literally, so this is all happening in the last 24 hours.
Okay, so it's not like news. Okay.
No,
Sit down.
it's news. Because they just escaped. That whole team yesterday got back to Delver's Dream from Nanked. And then
Yeah, but
this
it's not like
morning
super
they went down.
extended. In just one day, you don't have time for it to be like super rumors about it. It's just like the
No,
first
my guess is that within about 72 hours, everyone on the continent will know.
is gonna know.
Like,
exactly.
yeah. Well,
Right
because
now.
one of my rumors fly faster than the wind.
Exactly.
Sending stones exist, so I mean,
and there's the Nanket does have diplomatic connections to every country on the planet. So don't forget they were at the Night Festival.
Hmm.
So yeah. So everyone, people right now, what I would say as far as the lore goes is people in power have this information now. They know what's going on in Nanked.
So basically, you still don't know. You know something is wrong because you've seen Corton around, you've seen the people around, and they look like Kanika.
There's
It's
something crazy.
something is going on, and you know that. And
Crazy.
right, you sense that. Sit down, guys. So I don't want to send you to do that, but I don't have much of a choice. We need all the reinforcements we need. Have you heard from Nanket?
I
Any of
mean,
you?
No.
try to stay as far away from Nanket as
Yeah,
possible.
that place sucks.
I've not heard anything in weeks.
Well, I don't think you can be away from that, at least not as much as you would like, right? Because Kalnasi III has been slain, the queen,
But that's
by her own grandmother, that has come back from Lord knows where she came back from, and there are rumors that she is way more powerful than we thought.
What are you even talking about? They just murdering each other over there in the castle then? Well,
I
serves
don't-
them right.
yeah, that kind of sounds like my family.
Yeah, but with the
Well,
Kalnasi, I
people.
thought that they were relaxed. She was, I mean, don't get me wrong, she wasn't a good queen, but she wasn't as bad as this one here. She's crazy.
What do you mean she wasn't that bad? She held slaves.
Worse.
Good God.
Well, who think made the slaves? Kalnasi the First was the one that made all this nonsense. And now she's back, and powerful, and probably angry. So
Things
we need
can't
to do
get much
something
worse
about
over
it.
there. I
Hmm?
can't. I can't. My people. I mean, I've seen what it's like over there. If it gets any worse, I mean, I can't even imagine.
Caleb, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be direct with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably your people are gonna be used as weapons, as they were intended to.
What are you even talking about? What do you mean I thought he was the only one.
That's what we
You
thought
guys-
at first, but
I mean, Relic just like caves in on himself. He's like his like head is like in between his knees, his like hands over his face. He's just completely distraught right now.
Oh God.
so
Ishan is immediately like down, like at his shoulder, just like checking on him.
Listen, I know that Nanked's been just terrible. I thought that we were making strides. The orcs had been frayed. Who is this? Who's this? Whatever the first. Who is she even?
I mean, the information, I don't know if it's true, and I hope it is not, but if the rumors are true, she's a lich.
Wait, but who is she
Sorry.
to Nanked? Oh Lord.
No,
How old
no.
is she then?
Okay, not
Well,
the
if my
important question
calculations
right
are
now.
right, at least 1,000 years old.
You said a lich.
Uh-huh.
Wait, that would mean that she was born before the calamity.
Uh-huh.
That's not even possible. How could
And
she even survive?
That's what it said to Corton. It's not even possible. I mean, we know what happened, but she
But-
found a way to survive, and maybe her lichdom is
When-
due to that.
When you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. So,
But how would
she is
she?
a lich.
I don't
Where
get
would
it.
she have been hiding? And why would she have been hiding this whole time?
We're just figuring out. We just got from the other team, the Delvers had this notice just a while ago, and when they came back, we heard of all of it, and we're just trying to make everything work and trying to contact with all the important people from the different countries and see what we can do, because this is something that can be, well, international level of.
This could be a whole continent war.
I hope it's not gonna be like that, but if the stories about Kalnasi the First are true, it's probably gonna be, and it's not gonna be nice.
You're gonna have to
If
tell
Nanked
us
was
some of
back,
these stories, I think.
I mean, we don't have many records, but some of the orcs that were enslaved had some histories laying around where they said that the power was stolen from their people, and the first necromancers were actually robbed. Well, not robbed, but the Nankedian were one of the first necromancers, and they used it for their power. When they lost that due to the collapse, they started enslaving the orcs. But now that they are back, I mean, if Kalnasi is back and she's as strong as we think, who knows what army she can bring with that?
Wait,
And
wait, are you... Wait, so the slaves that we just liberated, just a few years ago, they used to be the power behind the throne, so to say?
I don't know if I get like me person what you're saying.
The orcs were the power before the calamity. The orcs had all the power in
No.
in
Necromancy, right?
Nanket.
No, they did not. But they were doing before the collapse. The stories tell that they were like, even though they were not that powerful, they were at least not enslaved. But after they lost the necromancy and Nanket lost it too, the orcs were enslaved after that. It's what this said. It's been very long ago, so I don't know the details, and I'm not really a history nerd,
There's
so I don't know
more.
exactly what happened.
There's. I didn't tell you guys before, but that night we killed the Ankeg. Omnano talked to me. He apparently used to be in Nanked, and during that time when the orcs were slaves, they were used for experiments, and their souls were taken to create my kind.
Okay,
Wait,
okay. Back
what?
a second. Actually, with the harpy makes a lot of sense. I mean, when I saw you, I knew I saw this magic. The harpy X to share something with you, Relic. And okay, so that Nano that you're talking about, was he working in Nanket? Is he an
He
Asikar?
he said he was. He's. I. He said he was part of the program to create the Warforged before it began, and he left because he didn't want to be a part of it. But
What
you
we
guys
will need
don't
as many
understand
information.
if this queen is more evil than the last, and they have their power of necromancy back, they have an army of not only undead but of warforged constructs that also do not feel pain and do not sleep.
Oh God.
Just like Undead. This is why I said the prayers.
You just so when you say that, Baltor is just going to just turn green and then just throw up all over the floor. He's just sort of disgusted by the whole when he realizes that they're gonna start killing orcs to put their souls in a warforge and use their body as undead. He just can't even handle it. He's so disgusted.
Okay, thanks for the information, Relic. That Nanu, I know you brought back some people from Jolwistu. This Oniromats is one of them.
Yeah, he's their leader.
Okay, we will have to talk to him, and either he likes it or not. This is not an option he has, and we don't have the opportunity to give any chances, let's say, to anyone.
Baltor is the first thing that I want to know as Baltor is can I do like a history check or something like that to see what avenues of invasion there are to Delver's Dream or to Merchantry in general.
Avenues of. What do you mean by that? Sorry.
Avenues of invasion. So how they could, because we've been sort of protected by the volcano. Are there ways to get directly from Nanket to Merchantry?
Okay.
Can I say my route that I took? I mean,
No, you shut up. You-
Shut up, orc soul.
Shut up!
Orc soul, that's so messed up.
God.
Holy shit.
Don't
Oh,
you dare
this
say
is
that, Joe.
this is
Whoa.
getting slimy.
That
Oh
was
my
that was
God.
so bad, dude.
That would be so
That was
bad.
that was definitely out of character.
That is one of the most
It better
racist
be. It better
and
be.
horrific things I've ever heard. Oh my God. Oh my God. Terrible. Terrible
So
thing.
history check then.
Sure,
terrible,
whatever
terrible black.
whatever the check would be.
I would say so. There's no geography, so history.
All right,
Can I
let's
help?
see.
Is that a thing?
I'll take
that's
any
me.
help I can get.
Yeah, I'll help you since I've
Oh,
kind of walked
sorry.
around
That
the
was
path.
nature.
Maybe I can. There's nature.
Yeah,
Wait,
I would
where-
say
I thought
that
it-
for
sorry.
Survival,
for
maybe.
knowledge, it's not something that you can help out. It's more of things you know or you don't.
Well,
you
we're
don't.
having a discuss. I'm trying to find out invasion routes, and if he's already gone over one,
Okay,
then
if it's like a discussion about it, we can do it like that. Okay.
It's history, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So it's still terrible. I'm bad at this.
You don't really know actually, but you know that Merchantry has been protected for quite some time. It was one of the countries that were the most protected from the Nanket attacks, especially because of the Demon's Bane. So it was either going through the river, which is an area space, so it was easy to defend, or going a long way here, which is where most of the
Oh.
refugees from.
Wait. So does Baltor remember the kobold from the harpy thing?
He does, probably, yeah.
Am I at least putting together that they would have to travel over the mountains?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no other way. Or it's a really long way and it's going to be so demanding for troops. Well, their troops is not as demanding for their troops, considering they're undead and robots for what
Yeah.
you know were forged. But the
Um,
mountain seems to be like a really plausible option.
Okay. I'm gonna inform all of them that there is some sort of kobold. Look, up in the mountains, we saw kobolds, which I haven't seen in, I don't think ever that I've seen them
I
out
didn't
here.
even know they were here.
But I think that there is maybe. I mean, they wouldn't be able to survive on their own. There must be a community up in the mountains. Perhaps they could help us, because Lord knows if this is a lich. I mean, and whoever heard of a nice lich? Good Lord, wink, wink.
Delver's Dream, wing, wing.
If there's I mean, obviously she's gonna try something terrible. I think we need to think about defense pretty quickly.
Okay. So we found something that may be helpful thanks to looks at you, Ishan. Thanks to Samudra actually.
Oh.
When she was informed, it seems that she was actually not here only for Karkan, but she was actually looking for doing some type of adventure to Duopolis, where it's rumored to be some type of sanctuary or temple long forgotten. I don't know how she even knows. And make me a history check. Not history, but you remember, Ishan, because it's something that you used to tell her that the stories, that a legend of a temple in Duopolis that had this legendary item.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
It was something that you heard. It wasn't something that you made up. You heard about it, but you
Okay.
maybe decorated a little bit what it was, as you usually do. Maybe it was a little bit decorated.
Ooh, look at
I mean-
that.
Hey, Sean.
This is one of the only stories that you know or legends that you think that has some base in truth, but you don't know if it's because Duopolis is so far from. It's like the other way to the continent. It's like
Yeah.
really far away that you don't know exactly if it's just you believe it because it's really far away, so it's easier for you to believe it, or you actually, or if it's actually true. So
Yeah.
you're not completely sure.
That's the like most of
Okay.
the stories and fables he knows were passed down from like elders in his
Exactly.
family, so he doesn't
Come
know
from
the
far
full
away.
truth of them. Yeah.
Well, most of the legends that you would have, since you're from Jarsai, would be actually passed down by the elemental princes
Mhm.
of the
Only
elemental
traditionally.
planes over the last like 1,000 years, and yeah,
Lord knows how much information can change in 1,000 years without
Yeah.
any scripture.
Also,
when
I
it's
bet
oral.
I've just realized I basically have a copy of Arabian Nights on my person at all times.
yay!
So, Samudra told us that there's maybe an option, and we couldn't have many of our enforcement going there because it's a long shot, but we need to take any shot there. We talked to Duopolis, and since it's so far away, but fortunately they're really well versed in magic, we can send you there via teleportation. You need to see if you can find, well, what legend talked about and see if it's actually true. Because if it's the truth, it's gonna be really helpful against them. Someone didn't tell me all the details. He talked to Corton, but Corton assured me that he was a nice. It was at least worth a try.
Is Samudra going to Duopolis?
Well, I know it's gonna be a little bit hard on you, but I think she's gonna be useful because she's a really good jeweler, and these legends talk about this legendary jewel. So she's probably gonna be useful for you.
When do we leave?
Oh god.
Well, I
I'm
know
gonna-
it's night time, but it has to be now.
I'm gonna look over when you mentioned that Samudra is gonna be coming with us. I'm gonna
Like,
sort of like
girl.
look over to Ishan and just sort of like check his reaction.
There's like he's usually in control of his magic, like very well in control of it, but there's just a flare of gold flame like just behind his eyes that you can see. It's like he's clearly like worried by this and also kind of like stressed at the idea of having to travel with Samudra, but also wants to
Right.
go as well.
Yeah, controlling your magic is it's overrated.
Isn't that the girl that you've been avoiding this whole time?
Yes,
Oh
really.
wow.
Well, we don't have time for any more avoidance over here. So you have
I'm
half an
guessing you
hour.
can... it's gonna look at Relic and goes, I'm guessing you weren't programmed with subtlety.
You're
I'm not
done?
sure I was exactly programmed at all.
Half an hour.
Oh no, Valmir is being snatched by the Lich Queen.
Almir's the robot now.
Yep.
Oh no, is my internet?
Okay, you're back.
A
You're
little
back.
bit, you're back.
Okay,
What did you say?
we only have half an hour.
Yes, so you better go fast and take your things.
Oh lord.
I need
Oh,
to go and see
lordy.
my family. This sounds dangerous as fuck. Please, I need to go to the spire first.
Tell me. I know you don't really trust me that much, but I don't care. So you have half an hour. I will talk to them, and Merchantry is like the safest place against Nanket, so you will be fine.
But I need to say goodbye. What if I perish? I need to speak to them one last time.
And don't
Why don't you
perish.
just give them one of your sending stones? Shouldn't you have done that like this whole time?
Annika, please, give this to them.
I mean, of course I will do it, but do not perish. Do it for them. And I know it's not something that easy to say, but you just keep it in mind. You're fighting for something.
I came here to make gold. I didn't come here to fight fucking wars and leeches and shit. I was
Well,
retired.
you can leave if you want. If you're gonna feel fine leaving your family against this, well, you can see that she's trying to be a little bit manipulative, maybe not the nicest way. If you want to leave your family, well, against this menace without doing anything, it's up to you. You can spend your last moments with them, or you can try to help.
I was retired. This was supposed to be over for me.
Nobody.
Ishan's just gonna go over to Balmir and just put a hand on his shoulder and just say, "Fate rarely chooses the right moment for us, friend."
Fuck fate.
Fuck
Oh.
fate.
Oh help. Balmir's freaked the fuck out. Like he tries to always put on like a tough exterior, but he's freaked the fuck out, and it's easy to tell.
Yeah, Baltor's gonna come over and just like, grab his shoulders. Like, you listen to me now. It's something we got to do. This isn't gonna be fun for any of us. But your family needs to be safe. I think probably the safest place in the world right now is going to be here. If there's anybody that can take on a lich, it'll be Curtin. So why don't we... I'll stall them as much as I can. Go get your family. Meet us back here. It shouldn't take you that long. It's just down into the mine. Through the portal. Do you think
I'm
we
looking
can
at
do
it?
that?
Yeah.
Please go
Please.
fast. But go fast. And just guarantee them you're gonna be alright. And guarantee that to me too.
I'll just turn to Baltor quickly. Would he be able to ride Daisy there? Would that be quicker?
Actually, it wouldn't. Just
Oh.
because
Daisy's
it's
not.
it's two levels down. It's 2 levels down
Yeah.
into the mine.
Balmir's out. He bolts. He's running for that portal to get back to his family.
So everyone, in half an hour, the second level of my tower. There we will have the teleportation.
Alright.
And I hope it works. I never did a teleportation circle that fast.
All right. I'm gonna go and see if I can't find a saddle for Daisy, like a real saddle for Daisy.
Sure. So
And gather all my stuff. Can I have any tea to take with me?
you ask her?
Tasty.
No, I'm wondering if I've over the last month grabbed any tea from her.
I mean, if you go like constantly to her, she probably gave you like 1 tea worth of haste for one person, and then like 5 health potions worth of tea, like 5
Okay,
tea health potions.
cool. Thank you.
It's just that it shall also be like tying on his bag and just be like, "We're well covered for tea."
It's not
I'm
going
just-
to be sassy, but well, I guess
I'll-
that my tea can be a
I'll-
little bit more pungent.
So I'm just gonna look over to Sean and just be like, I mean,
It's meant to be pungent,
I'll-
but what is it
I'll,
without character?
I'll share tea with you anytime, Ishan. And he blushes a little bit.
Balmir, do you want to have a scene or do you want to do it quick? I'm fine with both.
I'm fine with both.
Here.
If you want to
Oh.
make it a scene, go for it.
Okay, let's do scene then. So you go back running. No one has seen a dwarf run before like that. Like in general.
It's just he's running so fast. He's just leaving like a rainbow behind him.
Yeah,
like a streak from
like the rainbow.
Maybe to hurt dwarves are natural sprinters, very dangerous over short distances.
Those little tiny legs, you know.
It's like
Yeah,
a chihuahua.
Exactly.
So you go back and you bolt through your door, and it seems like at this time of night your child's already asleep, and your wife was cleaning a little bit around the house, and he's just like, "Oh Jesus Christ, Valmir, what the fuck is that?"
Lara, I'm sorry to be barging in. Something big's happening.
Okay, relax. Remember, when you stay like that, something is happening. Okay, come here.
Sorry, we don't have the time. You know how to go to Delver Stream. I've told you about the portal. I've told you how to get there in emergencies. You need to take the family. We have a lodge there. I have a room. You can take the place. There's supplies in the B&B. But you need to move over there now. There's big stuff happening here.
Well, that's fine.
Delver Stream is the safest place right now, okay? I'm going to be gone for a while, and I might not make it back.
Valmir, look me in the eyes. Relax. We're gonna be all right. I don't know what's happening. I don't know the menace, and you don't have to tell me. But you know that I have all my faith in you. I love you, and I know you're gonna be all right. Okay? You always are all right. You're too tough to die. Come on. I mean, not even with rainbow hair you look. We're gonna kill you with that hair, Luke.
I can't go out looking like this.
Ah,
But please begin packing your bags first thing in the morning. Make your way to the little shed, the home I told you about. Use the portal. There will be people to help you out. Just stay there for a while. I'm going to leave you with this. I hand her the stone. I will be able to talk to you every once in a while. You'll be safe.
Valmir, we will be safe, okay? I know you're telling me, but I need you to believe it, okay? We will be safe, and we will, well, wait for you, and you will have the best meal ever when you come back, okay? So go back, try to not kill Baltor, and just, well, do your best, as you always do. Okay, come on, honey, and she just leans on you and kisses you.
Before he
It's
leaves,
gonna
he's
be
also
alright.
just going. Thank you. Before he leaves, he's going to make his way up to like the kids' room. They're probably asleep at this point, but he's
Yeah.
just going to like do silent goodbyes, like put his hand to their foreheads, and then he's
And
going
they
to bolt back to Delver Stream.
Yeah, for the second when you go to their rooms, it looks so quiet, so calm, when you knowing that it's not alright, but for a second you feel like you're home and it's alright. And when you go back and you try to and you storm out of the house, you just look at your woman in the eyes once again, and you can sense in her stare at you that it's gonna be alright. And you just go back bolting, and you see that everyone has packed everything. And I don't know, Valtor, would you pack things for Valmir too, like a friend?
yeah, I went and grabbed like, all the regular sort of adventuring gear, all the ropes and all the stuff, and I packed a bag for him. I definitely it probably smells a little weird because I probably packed a bunch of like raw meat for Daisy in there without thinking. So you got some raw meat, maybe some fish.
You have a bag of
in your
holding,
bag.
man. You knew what you were doing.
I sure did. I sure
I
did.
sure
Baltor
did.
can only be nice to Balmir for like 30 seconds at a time or so.
That's enough. So you go to the second level of Anika's tower, and you see in the floor there's this, maybe an Arcana check. Those of you that actually know how to cast the spells, which I think is everyone.
Yep.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Spell stuff.
Ooh,
spell
16, not
stuff.
bad.
All right. So everyone knows that this has to be a teleportation circle by the way it's shaped. And those that got a higher Arcana check, more than 15, you see that it's quite rushed. So you don't know if it's gonna work. I mean, it should be okay, but there's a risk when you do things that fast, especially when it's a teleportation so far away. That's all I could do with the time we have, and it's gonna be a long trip, and my teleportation circle, it's not the best, so you're probably gonna be exhausted when you get in, but probably you're gonna get in.
Well, we probably would have sleep anyway. But...
Yeah. So, Samudra, come in. Come on, don't be so shy. And you said Samudra was like in a corner, just looking, and he's just and goes in the middle of the circle.
Rex is still going.
Everyone
Ishan
else?
I'm going
goes in.
to.
Yeah.
Let's,
Do we
I'm
hold
going to
hands?
cast guidance on
let's-
myself and then go in.
Let's do this. I already have to make a caw sound. A bird sound.
Do you have to make a call sound?
That's the
I
other
have
team.
heard about that.
Do we have to do the Albert Dream thing? Okay.
There's I'm gonna lead Daisy into the square or into the circle, and with her beautiful Onkeg barding, now just looking gorgeous. That
Maybe a
has
little bit creepy, but gorgeous.
Can't wait
I
for the
think
art
it
for
looks-
that.
Yeah, I think it looks amazing. And at the bottom of every strip of the barding is a little daisy carved into it.
Aww.
Yep, because I love my daisy.
Like the TV Daisy.
That's right.
Ishan's probably gonna look at Samudra and give her like a little like half smile, as like
Just looks at you and then looks back again. Well, down, sorry. Like,
I'll whisper to him. I'm not really good with faces, but I mean that was pretty bad, dude.
Well, I suppose
Okay.
we'll try to keep you alive, Samudra, long enough for us to figure out what the hell we're doing over there.
and then you never heard Samudra talk, and you see that she's talking through this speaker that is like a jellyfish like floating around. It will be alright.
Balto's just gonna be like, "Oh Lord, you're Good
Okay, there's no
Lord,
time for
Mama.
that, guys. So count with me. 3, 2,
One.
and yes.
Two.
And for a second, you feel like you're alone in a dimension that you don't really know exactly which one it is. It's completely different from the transportation you had in through the merchant tree and through the mines. It seems to be
No.
way more crushed
No.
and harsh.
Ugh.
You feel like you're being like put like a spaghetti almost, like you're feeling like
Ooh.
every fiber on your body stretch, and after a while you come back, you think you're all right, and you look around and you made such a mess. You see like this quite a tiny space where there used to be what you think is a teleportation circle that has been erased by you coming. Probably it was so rushed the teleportation of entrance that you made some damage to the other side. And you see like this. I couldn't find any images. Sorry, I didn't have much time since today I had to work without my knowledge. I had to go as fast as I could doing this. You see like this a small place that is full of books and some notes that are now all over the floor. And you can make a perception check or investigation to see what's around and maybe know where this place is.
Hmm. Let's see. Ugh. Really? Oh my god.
Really?
Who is Sean?
I got a 14.
Oh, 14. You have advantage.
Yeah, I'm using the Eyes of Minute Seeing.
Mhm.
Ew.
Fancy.
I don't know.
You all know this has to be some type of wizard tower, and more specifically, you find some astronomy related objects around.
Is Daisy like? Is there any exit in the room that's big enough for Daisy, or is she just sort of?
She's kind of, I mean, she's well in. You see that the door maybe doesn't fit Daisy,
Oh my god.
at least not from where you are right now, and you don't see any other doors. And you, Ishan, take a deeper look, and you really think it's a wizard tower that has their. You look around the papers. It seems to have some type of investigation about the stars and constellations and these astronomical figures. It seems to be some type of observatory.
Okay.
And after a while, you hear someone is going up like really quickly, and opens the door, and you see like this Calastor woman and a Triton woman looking at you, just like they look at each other. Okay, who are you?
Baltor is just going to throw up on the floor because the teleportation was terrible. His stomach's just super queasy. And Daisy is gonna start licking it up.
Ugh.
Because she's a dog. So
You see that
yeah.
the Calastor woman is a really tall, really fair skin, white hair, and these clear eyes, and she's looking quite surprised. In contrast, the Triton girl is super small, like almost like 5'1", and kind of, how to say it? She got some cake, let's say.
Oh,
she's
she's a
voluptuous.
snack. That's what you're saying. She's
Oh,
a
she's
whole
quite
snack.
voluptuous. She's
She's Rubenesque.
Ruby,
Mm.
and looks at the Calastor woman and is like, we just cleaned that up, huh? Jesus. All right, you are not from our country. What are you doing here?
My apologies for the mess. We have been sent here to look for a artifact of some kind by. It just like looks to the others like it was Annika, right?
Annika. We're
Annika.
from Delver Stream.
Well, excuse Lurny. She can be quite aggressive sometimes, but she's a nice woman. My name is Lurnuren. I'm Lina. My pleasure. The Calastor woman is the one that's called Lina, and Lurnuren or Lurni, what the Calastor woman says, is the Triton. Well, we weren't expecting anyone here. I mean, this is kind of our place. Nobody never comes here, so we forgot we had a teleportation circle up here, actually.
Oh, well, thank goodness you did. Lord knows where we would have ended up. If you had not. Are we in Duopolis right now?
Right in the edge. By the forest.
Would I know anything about the geography of Duopolis?
You don't know the exact details, but you know that Nanket and Duopolis are separated by a big forest.
Oh, so we're close to Nanked. Oh dear.
Mm.
And he sort of like wipes his chin off and like stands up a little
You
shakily.
got some in your beard.
Jesus
While
Christ.
they're kind of
Ugh.
distracted with him, I'm kind of like covering myself in my cloak a little bit more and like wrapping my face with like a white cloth, just so that I am less recognizable as a Warforged.
Sure. Yeah.
The Triton
good-
looks at you up and
good call.
down, and it's like, okay, you covered your face, but you're completely metallic on the other places, so it's like,
Right. But Relic
Good
thinks
job.
he's doing work. So I mean,
That's right.
He
That's
thinks
right.
it's working.
I know he's
It's just
doing
a
He's like,
thin
this is
man
how-
wearing plate mail.
He's like, this is
Yeah.
how people disguise themselves. They're like, why can't I do it too?
listen, it'll work on someone. Okay, you just watch.
don't
Wait,
cover
Relic.
yourself.
I'm just going to take the helmet of Klaus and put it on your head instead.
Oh my god.
So now we have a headless Klaus.
Yep.
All right.
I love it. Good. It's exactly
There's
as
nothing
it
to
should
hide here. Your golem is fine. You don't need to do anything to the golem. It's not the first time
Ugh.
we see one.
Gollum is a
Well, you might be seeing much more soon. I don't know if you've heard.
I
But
just
apparently-
kicked Baltor.
There's what are you doing?
All right, shut up. You go back down. I think that Lurni wants to say that maybe we can prepare you something for you to drink and be a little bit more comfortable here. Right, Lurni?
Yeah,
You
I'll give
wouldn't-
you some
Sir.
feed.
It
Yes,
looks
I
like
meant
a
that, I
wizard's
guess.
tower. Here, you wouldn't by any chance have a little spell to make me lovely Daisy here a little smaller, would you?
I think it's gonna be needed. you can take the other entrance. And as she says that, you see as both of them look at the roof and just put their hands together, chant something, and you see as the roof of the tower starts just opening. As it opens, you
Ooh.
can see the night sky completely full of stars as you never seen this. It looks like here in Duopolis, or at least in this place, you can see almost every galaxy, all the stars. And Asterwella is going down the tower all on its outside. You can go here. Lovely place, isn't it?
So just a little bit of lore about the stars. The stars in the sky are in fact the constellations that the gods made when they receded from the planet. So that's what they would be studying. Don't forget, we are in a crystal sphere, so we
Yep.
can't really see outside the crystal sphere.
Well, by galaxies, let's say, mean like these formations of stars.
Yes.
They're
You can
studying
see the
the reef of
gods.
glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. I guess that Looney, do you mind if you clean up while I bring the guests back down? Okay, Lena, I will. Yes, follow me. So we never had any visitors. It's quite exciting, actually.
On the way out the door,
Come back.
Daraxis is gonna take the rest of the vomit away.
Daisy's done a very good job of
Yeah,
cleaning that up.
He
by
just
the way.
cleaning up the residue.
the hyena saliva
Yeah.
that's now all over the rug.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It's stuck in Balter's beard.
So sorry to ask, but do all dwarves have like hyenas like that? We never saw any of those here.
Oh
No.
no.
Interesting, actually.
Daisy and I, we just met each other a few weeks ago. And we're getting along like a house on fire. Is how that's going. Yeah, it's just delightful. I made her this garden here. You see how pretty it is? And he starts showing off like the craftsmanship, all like the beautiful organic lines and all of the little etchings that he's done all over the place and the curly cues and things like that.
It is very pretty, actually. I think it suits her very well, and I really like the daisy she has in her ear. It's
Oh,
so
that's
cute.
her name. Her name is Daisy.
Daisy. Oh, that's a lovely name. So yeah, now that we're back, feel free to go in and you see here. We don't have any place for keeping Daisy. Do you mind if she stays with you inside the tower? I mean, if she's gonna behave, we don't have any problems.
Sure.
So yeah, let me prepare you something. Would you like some chocolate? Some hot chocolate, maybe? It can get a little bit cold here that we are a little bit up.
Yeah, hot chocolate sounds actually.
I like
Okay.
that.
All right, I will do that. I'll be back in a second. So as it gives you some type of a space, you see as the room is quite cozy, quite small, and even though you've been in wizard towers before, and this one feels more like a home to you actually. Even though you can see books all around, it seems like everything is decorated with this how do you call that? Eclectic type of vibe.
There's just like a nice throw rug in the corner.
Yeah.
There's scatter cushions everywhere.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of cushions. It's like really cozy, and you see like this. You can smell the candles that they made, and considering how far they are from, if you know a little bit of geography from any other place, you think that you don't know which one of them, but some of them maybe loves candle making as a hobby, because you can see the craft they craft their own candles, and you can see this really lovely place, and you can make me an investigation actually if you want.
Yeah.
All of us, or just
The ones that are interested in investigating. If you don't care, you don't care.
Well, I think everyone should care about investigating.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
an
Draxis, bruh. Bruh.
Sweaty
Ooh.
luck.
Oh, the nat one. I need to hear this.
I mean, Draxis, you're investigating, and you're right to the conclusion that you must be in the capital. This must be the capital because a tower that nice.
Yeah, this.
I mean, maybe it's in the middle of the forest, but maybe it's like a park in the middle of the capital. I don't know. You never been to Duopolis. You don't know how the houses are made, so
Yeah, this
maybe everything
this
is
is
like
clearly the nicest building in the whole city. This is different
Exactly.
Capital
Mhm.
building. I don't know how
This is like the
anyone can think
top-notch
anything
building.
different. It's so clear to me. I might know it with like all my heart.
They don't have anything like this in the Underdark, Duraxis.
I mean, probably, but they never let me to go there.
And you take a look at the tower and see that at the tower at this level here with all this cozy stuff. And it seems that they both seem to have some type of artistic hobbies because you find also quite a lot of paintings. You don't know if it's made by the same person or the other one. But one of them really catches your attention since they are both in the same painting, but they are quite together, like more than friends together in that picture.
Lesbians.
But obviously, they're only friends living together in the same building, of course.
Oh, naturally. just gals being pals.
roommates.
Yeah, girls being
Mm.
pals, as you know.
And they were
Of course.
roommates.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is,
God,
Actually,
they were
you don't think that
roommates.
they are girls being pals in the beginning. It's
this
like,
is
oh
the
yeah.
capital. This is the capital. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, this is the capital, and you know that in Geopolis, they're really close together, women between each other, so they're pals only. So there's nothing for you to
Yeah.
say they might have any romantic attraction.
Yeah.
They're girls pals.
Yeah, they're besties.
Yeah, lesbian her friend.
Ishar's just gonna give Duraxis a look of, oh, honey.
Honey, you don't know. Oh, honey.
Have you ever heard of a book called the Kama Sutra? It's quite popular in Japsei.
Yeah, I can't say that I have.
Yeah, it's too dark in the in the Underdark. They don't do that.
What is
They
this
can
book
see where they
about?
are.
I've never heard about it.
Maybe I'll show you one day.
So I hope you find this comfortable for you. I saw that Daisy has found a spot there, and Daisy's like taking like too much room, like completely spread out.
Oh yeah. No, that's Daisy. Daisy's gonna get hers.
That'd be comfy, yeah.
So I also made some butterfly muffins for you. We had from this morning. I hope you like it. And make me a maybe history check. It's like a cultural thing in Duopolis.
Oh. Butterfly
All
muffins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is definitely the capital.
Oh my god. So let me let you know what a butterfly muffin is. All right. So Baltor, like before these ladies can say anything else, is just going to stand up, look at everyone. So, I've heard of these butterfly muffins, and I think that it is very interesting that you would purposefully grow butterflies in your basement just to grind them up into muffins that you then shape like butterflies and feed to your guests. I understand that it's a way for you to honor your guests, but I feel like there must be so much effort that goes into raising the butterflies and then grinding them up and then cooking them for not.
Baltar, you're thinking of butterfly bread.
Oh, well, I'm sure I know what I'm talking about, you bastard.
Is that something you do where you came from? Do you actually do like butterfly bread? Butterfly bread?
It's an elven thing.
They're both a few bricks short of a house.
Yeah.
Are you commenting on my height? I'll let you know I am 1 inch taller than Baltor.
Well,
With your
in that
cute little
case-
pumps on, you sure are, you little monster.
I've been told that size doesn't actually matter.
You're lied to.
Oh,
You see, as while you're talking, that she's like really uncomfortably just standing up, looking at the conversation, like finding a moment to rest and give you the plates. Well, we actually don't make that much of muffins like that. And you all know what she's gonna say now. We actually use a special type of yeast that is really, well, potent, and it bursts the actual muffin, making like this wonderful texture. And then we decorate it with some other stuff. They are quite plain because we didn't get to the capital in a few days. But well,
This-
with the chocolate, they are really delicious.
This is the capital?
Ah. Well, we're actually in the middle of nowhere, so no, not really.
I could have sworn this is the capital. Wait,
I
this-
mean,
Alright.
Idiots,
I
look
see
at
that
the
you can be
window.
confused. I don't even know I don't know exactly what race you are, but we can talk about this later. I'm gonna see if Luri is out there, okay?
It's
Really?
like before she goes, like Ishan's just gonna say thank you for your hospitality.
Well, I'm so glad to have any guests. We are always alone, which I mean, I love being with Lurny, but it's fine to have some other people here. Okay, I'll be back. Samura seems to be really quiet, like really awkward. Do you remember that she was usually awkward as a person before? But
Yeah,
that plus the situation with you, she seems to be trying to disappear almost.
just a fade into the
Just to
background.
fade into nothing. It's like nope. Please, Earth, eat me. It's like nope.
It's like he probably just does notice her and just like gives her like a a long look of sort of like there's so much I want to say right now, but
And
it's really
Baltor's,
not the time.
Make me an
Baltor
insight
is
check.
just gonna look at Samudra and
You can,
see.
what's the check? Sorry.
Insight.
He's gonna see what's going on there, and he's just gonna be like, Samudra, did you know Ishan from before?
Well, yes.
I sit down next to them and I'm like,
With that insight, you know, Ishan,
Alright.
that you can sense that she kind of wants to talk to you, like, too.
I'd love to hear the story of how you guys met.
Well, Ishan is very good with the stories. So maybe she can tell you.
Was it as exciting as an Ankeg battle?
Well, not quite.
It's
Well, this is awkward.
is a story for
Oh,
another
it's fine.
time. And he just gives like a pointed look at both Baltor and Relic, because like not now.
Let's say he was quite charming at first. But it's like
Well,
fire.
I'm sure.
Extinguished quickly.
Would anyone like to help me?
Okay then.
Help me feed
Did you
Daisy.
hear Samuel's comment?
Fuck me, I guess then.
I don't know if you heard that Samudra's comment about the Hunter moments.
say it again, I didn't hear.
That it was like fire, extinguished quickly.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
And breaking the silence is like, you give them our muffins? Yes, of course. I mean, dear guest. We will not have muffins then tomorrow. Well, we can make other batch.
Is Lorne coming into the room?
Yeah.
It's like Ishan's gonna very quickly like pull out one of his pouches. It's like, in exchange, please have some tea. And he gives them a pouch of jasmine tea, which is like his signature flavor.
Ooh.
I don't like it too hot. I like it cold. What she's trying to say is that maybe I will take the tea. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it. Lurni, you are too good to a stranger.
It's very good.
Well, maybe I can try. See, maybe you like it. You didn't like muffins before. Yes, yes. Why is that dog in my seat? I think it's a
So
hyena,
Daisy.
honey. Well, what is
Oh,
that
no.
hyena doing in my seat then?
I can
I
certainly
think-
go take her outside.
I think
And
she's
I'm gonna-
sitting.
I'm sorry
we
to
have a funny one, huh?
interrupt. Sorry to interrupt, but we were kind of rushed over here for something important. We're supposed to find something.
Well, very well, what it is then that you try to find. I will not tell you what it is if I don't know what you're asking for. Honey, he was going to that. Yes, what's your name? I didn't know that golems were so intelligent, actually.
Oh, yes.
This one has been very well designed.
You see, these
Oh.
two they're very intelligent builders, and they gave
Oh,
me
maybe
the
deception check.
ability. Yes, please be awesome.
Critter! Critter!
12.
Critter!
Can he have advantage since we have another with us with Klaus?
Not
Oh
really.
my god.
No.
Well, I guess that you're a wizard. It seems like the Kalashtar completely fell to it. The Triton
Awesome.
is giving you a bad look, like, You must be amazing wizard if you're able to do that. The first time I did the golem, well, it didn't go so well. It made even more of a mess than you up there.
Oh. Oh, speaking of messes, let's get Daisy outside before she does anything else in here.
Yes, let's bring her outside. But she's gonna be cold. Maybe she can stay here. I mean, I don't mind if she stays in my seat. I can stay up. Lena, don't
Oh
be
no,
silly.
Daisy, that's what her fur is there for, dear.
It's okay. If she's gonna be alright, I don't want her to have any problems. Okay. So yeah, she can go outside. Looney, if you wanna sit down, and as she was saying that, she was already sitting down. Take the dog out. Yes. And as she goes, she leaves. She makes a stare to all of you. Well, I don't know who you are and why you're coming here so fast. But you better behave, huh? She's a very good woman, but she can be quite naive.
Look, we're here because we've got some issues going on in Ankit. Have you heard?
Issues in Nanket? Never heard of that. I mean, there's always issues in Nanket, but nothing special for coming from a teleportation circle, and not one so badly done.
Look, all I know is that we just need to go and find some sort of gem in order to stop some craziness from the bastards over across the forest.
Gem? And what's a gem doing here? Isn't there like the mines near Merchantry? You can find
This
you can
one
find gems then.
is legendary. This is not a regular gem, it is an item of power.
And as you say that, Samudra seems to be... She wants to talk and then you sense that she just backs down and says nothing. Well,
It's just like Sean's just gonna give her like a sidelong look. Was like, "Come on."
we believe this is Samudra, by the way, because I know my female voices are not really distinct between them.
Ah,
We think that there's a temple in this forest, and if the legend is true, it's supposed to be here. Well, we
wait,
know
in the forest? The one on the border with Nankid?
Yes.
Well, damn it. We've got to get there first, don't we? I mean, what even is this gem supposed to do?
The legends are unclear, but they said it was a legendary artifact that led us... Well... I don't know. Actually, guys, being completely honest, I know I want to be a legendary action, but I didn't thought about the effects yet. Being completely honest. I didn't have time
So-
because
That's
today
fair.
I was planning on doing all this morning the planning, and they called me for working like just
But
the
it-
same night. I had to do the next
it should-
the night before.
Yeah, Ishan will just like help her. I was like, that story has several endings. If it's the one I believe you're referring to.
I think I've heard of it. Even its legends have legends.
Thank you guys.
Well, if the legend, if
I
the,
just
if
have to
this
have the
thing
end
is,
sometimes.
if this is legendary, then Nodked must know about it.
How can they
They
not?
may know something of one of the legends. There's at least
Oh.
6 that I was told.
But look, you also have apparently some old bitch who's been around for 1,000 years. So she might know a hell of a lot more about this than we do. What
And
I'm
the
saying is,
character- Mhm. Yeah, sorry.
they
finish.
they probably have a head start on us. I mean, good God, we need to get there now.
It's a really good point.
All right. Thank you for your hospitality, but I agree with my friends. We should go.
Are you crazy? How are you gonna go in the night after a teleportation? You should be exhausted. You're not gonna do nothing. If you find these Nankedians, then what? You're gonna fight and then you're gonna kill you because you're exhausted. You at least need to rest.
Listen,
makes
we've
a
been
good
resting
point.
for 2 weeks. We find out about this thing today. We've got to get it done.
I'm with Walter on this one.
The Kalasher comes in, Lena, and it's like, well, Lurni is right. Maybe you're not feeling it now, but after a teleportation as rough as yours, you're probably gonna feel quite bad, especially if you don't rest this night. I mean, the temple is not that far away from here. We can do it like first thing in the morning. Sorry, I was listening to you.
And Baltor, you may want to stop and regain the full use of your stomach before we venture out.
What are you doing?
See, this is like the second effect. After that, I think it's like cold sweats.
Oh God.
And well,
Yeah,
the third
kind of
effect
feeling
that
that
we
a
like
little bit.
explosive diarrhea is the third effect.
Oh my
Well, I didn't want to say it, but yes, it's kind of like that.
oh dear. Um,
But I think like we can make something for you that maybe will help you with that.
Mm.
It didn't help for me. Bernie, sometimes you should shut up, you know? Yes.
I guess we can take a nap for the night.
All right, ladies, but we have to get off first thing in the morning.
First thing, promise.
Sure, I mean, we wanted to show you our investigations, but I guess you don't have time. Maybe coming back?
Investigations about what?
The stars. We have theories that it's actually that were made from the gods.
I would
Well-
like to learn more about that.
Well, of course they were made from the gods.
Yeah, but they seem to harness some type of power, and I mean, as you can see, our investigation doesn't get many fans. So in Duopolis, they don't really believe that much. But well, we're pushing to make this tower still be able to function and continue investigating. I think we're quite near. I think we can find even other planes to the stars that can give us powers.
Really? Well, I suppose after we find this lovely little gem, we could come back and say hello.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we get to
It'd be
go
amazing.
back through the teleportation circle.
Well, I don't know if that'll work. Have you seen the state of it?
Well, if you
guess-
need it back, maybe Looney and I can prepare one for you again.
We would be most appreciative if you could.
Well, that settles it, then we'll definitely be back.
And
I
Well-
call the couch.
you can stay here, or even our bedrooms. They are not staying in our bedrooms. Well, maybe not our bedrooms, but well, my manners actually. And you see as she sits down just beside Looney, and she reposes, not reposes, but rests her hand into her leg. So, I don't think we know your names actually. We were
Oh,
so trying to do everything so quickly that we didn't get to actually meet.
I am Ishan.
Pleasure.
My
I
name
am Baltor. This is Balmir. He's shorter than I am.
in
Really?
my,
Balmir's sort of spaced out.
He said he was like a little bit taller than you.
He's a goddamn liar. That's what he is.
my name
Well,
is
size doesn't matter. Well, that's what you say, honey.
my name is Direxis.
Jirax, never saw anyone like you.
Yeah, I'm on
You're like an elf, though, but
Yep.
like
Dark Elf.
dark.
Yeah, from
Mm.
the Underdark. Yeah, my race is a bunch of assholes.
Oh, don't say that. I mean, even Tritons get some pass. Look at
I
Lerny.
mean, like, they're literally a bunch of assholes. They're pretty much the worst.
You see, Relic looks at Diraxis like they're literally a bunch of assholes. Like,
Yeah, I see that language is not your thing, huh? I don't see you being an actual walking ass, so you don't think they are actual assholes. Lerny, I think it was an expression of an
Thank you
expression.
for being
Well,
an
when you say
ally.
literally, it means that there's a metaphoric expression before. So, since there's a metaphoric expression, it means that they're actually assholes. That would be a very really interesting country to visit, actually. I guess so. So, well, the golems do have a name. I used to name mine Wiki, but it died short after. I mean, it wasn't the best as well.
this is Klaus, and I pull Klaus in front of me. And
Klaus,
my
cool.
my name is Relic.
Relic. Oh, amazing. How did you learn to talk? My golem was never able to do it.
The magic.
Oh,
Let's
magic? Really? Wow.
Yes. Mhm.
Looney is just like white eyes, completely like rolling her eyes, like. Well, they have to rest. I mean.
Artificers are very good at magic and making things, and that's how I came to be. Nothing weird about that.
Not at all. So interesting, actually. And I would love to know more about it, but yes, I guess you should be resting if you want to go back tomorrow, like fast. I would love to
Oh.
show you the stars and tell you some stories that my mother used to tell me. But hey, maybe another day.
And this, and it gestures over to Samudra. This is Samudra.
My pleasure. Yes. So, well, we don't have many rooms, so can you stay all here together? I hope there's no. And Samudra, I know that you're a girl and all of that, but I don't think you're gonna mind, is it? Staying here with them?
I'm gonna go sleep with my baby Daisy.
Outside?
Oh yeah.
Well, if you say so. It's not that cold, honey. It's summer. Well, yeah, but I don't like it. Well, then we have enough space for you, Samudra, too. Samudra just nods, just saying that she's gonna stay with you guys. Well, very well. We're gonna give you some space so you can think about what you have to do tomorrow, and we will lead you to the temple. It's okay. We never went really near to it because we thought it was just well abandoned. But who knows? Maybe the stories are truth. I really doubt it. So negative always. Come on, Lerny. And they just do a little salutation. Lerny just says like a little grunt and just goes back to their room.
Oh, I'm heading outside for Daisy.
All right. Well,
We're gonna curl up, have a nice little night out under the stars.
All right. Everybody else
I'm on the couch.
Drax is a lot of
meditating.
Got a pack. That roll.
Oh.
Ishan is gonna go up to that observation room for a little bit and just like look at the stars. And maybe like write some more notes before he does eventually go to bed.
Alright, you see like they have a lot of equipment that you don't really know how to use, but looking at the stars, it's a wonderful view.
Is
Do
it
you
is the ceiling of it still open?
Yeah, they kept it open apparently.
Okay, as you're up there in the open, you hear Baltor like sort of it's like quietly in the distance. Obviously he's talking to Daisy, and you hear like little snippets of the random conversation that he's having with Daisy, and like one of the little things that you hear is, well, I suppose he's pretty cute though, isn't he? With all that fire inside and all that. Well, that's real nice. Okay. Daisy, I suppose it's time to go to sleep. And he just sort of like falls asleep on his Daisy.
He was talking about Balmer.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
And you stay there for a while, and you hear something, and as you look back, you don't see anything after a little while, and you see like a little jellyfish like floating in the air.
Hmm.
And then some quicker stuff like trying to go down again. So you can say that Samudra was trying to go to the observatory too.
Ooh.
All right.
So we
So
take a
you
long
know
rest.
something about it?
Balmer probably has some trouble sleeping this night.
Probably.
Ishan?
He's thinking about Baltor too.
Yeah, he is.
Damn right.
Ishan will
Ah,
like.
I should have gone outside.
Where did the jellyfish come from? Like, did it come like up the stairs or?
You look back and you see like the door frame, and it's like someone was hiding there after in a moment, and then when you saw the jellyfish, just heard like that going back down.
He'll sort of like turn to like go after, like his instinct is to just go after her, and then just like this wave of nostalgia of like all the memories that they had together just kind of washes over him all at once, and he just kind of like sinks down to the floor again, and just like with a sigh just goes back to what he was doing.
Then you go back to sleep, and after a while, Relic, since you are the only one that stays awake, anyone is asleep, you see as Samudra after a while as he went back, she goes up the observatory. You saw that she tried to do this before, and she then went back quickly. But now it seems that since Ishan is here, she went back up.
Interesting. Does anything else happen during the night, or?
Really, she's gonna go back down after a while and just take a rest.
Okay. After that, sometime during the night, Relic finds himself cuddling up with Baltor and Daisy also.
Well, even though it would be a lovely story to tell,
I mean,
think we can.
there's plenty of Daisy to cuddle up with. Like,
There you
she's
go.
very warm. She is very warm. So
Big girl.
She's
Plenty
a
of
big girl with
pups.
big dreams.
that's right. Dreams of eating every kind of animal on the continent.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
like Relic's definitely scared too. Like he's just, I don't know. He's really not looking forward to having to deal with all of the baggage that Noncat brings him. So
Right.
he's taken a little comfort in Daisy's cuddliness because he saw how much that means for Baltor. So he's trying that.
Aww. And
Aw.
when you show up, Baltor will just put his hand around you when you sort of curl up, and everybody can just snore through the night. It's, do robots snore?
No,
Really
you can hear like now that it's like so quiet, you know, like there's no bickering going on between Baltor and Valmir. You can actually hear like the ticking a little bit of the gears.
And his fans going on too.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my god. It's a little white noise machine.
Yeah,
It's cool.
legitimately.
Yeah. He's basically a white noise.
So before leaving the tower, I think it's gonna be a nice place for us to wrap it up for today.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yay!
See what we do
Well,
next time.
So there is, don't forget everybody that we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on this week. So tomorrow we've got two things happening. We've got our shitty rolls falling down fabulously,
Yep.
which is just all about, you know, how overcoming the issues that we face in the TTRPG community, and dealing with things like role playing bad roles and all that kind of fun stuff. Then in the evening, we are going to be doing our next Scooby-Doo adventure.
Ooh.
Yay! Exciting. So Magnum, we'll see you there. I'm about to send out, as soon as we get done with this, I'm sending out emails to everybody. And we are going to be playing with new vehicle rules. So that's going to be delightful. Designing Scooby-Doo vehicles and then beating the crap out of each other in them.
As
Yeah.
you do.
There's then on Wednesday there is Delver's Dream. We are in the final level of the mine. We last week met something called the Florid, which was actually a why did I just lose the word? Apparently you're not the only
Beholder.
one having
A
trouble with
flowery
You can
English.
have
beholder.
control of us.
Yes,
Let's go.
of a holder made of flowers known as the Florid.
Oh.
And she's a
and
sweet
who
little
knows?
Southern belle.
She is. And she helped them defeat a bunch of evil drow. And now it is, we'll see what the rest of the level holds on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we have Guillermo's fabulous art stream.
C'est moi. J'adore.
And come and chat with him, have a delightful time when he is in stream creating beautiful things. And then Friday, Lando and I are going to be doing another MTG Smackdown. So come by and say hi and
Oh, so
play a
you're
little
ready to
magic
ask
with
it
us.
again.
I mean, I believe that there were several moments where you were in fact on the receiving end of the ass kicking.
I
So
have Rolodex now
we
as
can
well. I do
we'll
have
have
Rolodex.
we'll have a battle, certainly.
Yeah,
I don't know, I
made some new decks too. I made at least one other standard, and I made a new brawl.
Just FYI for everyone, I tend to get my ass kicked in Magic.
By the way.
True.
Yes, I will own that. But it's a lot of fun. So
Of course. I mean, if you're a loser, it's fun to
yeah,
lose.
When you're into that, you know.
the smack
You're into
talking
that.
is delightful. So it is. And we are about to go raiding. We're gonna go raiding.
Raid.
Let's go a raid.
We are going to raid Roll Together RPG.
Nice.
So
Yay!
when you get over there, tell them what we are bringing to the potluck tonight and make it crazy.
On keg meat. We're bringing some on keg meat.
Yes.
Sure are.
Well, I don't think there's any more of those.
Daisy ate it all.
Fat hyena.
Thank you all.
Bye, everybody.
Yay!